Ebusiafo me mama kwaba and manima is serious be brave because my ready say me the United Showbiz Empress. Nana Mcbrown nie me kon straight because ene me nim penfo bi na iden eba be din komo no. Ma me kon straight na me kan straight for me gidi say wa bodi ni dada eye me nua bema Arnold Asamoah Beidu and enwumre yes me introducing you ohene.
Nana.
Where have you been Arnold? You be kan say what TV so.
Pacho.
Arnold me kan say what TV so.
Because any sign yen be accuse ho.
E what TV so za. You be hurry and to my film.
Discuss related matters so outside.
Say oh ya me na ebusuafo Arnold ya me na to say me hu ni show yi so a ye ni nkomo so ne o business bi ni nkomo bebre a say.
Wa onim dada. Say ndi anka wona we say me blame you. Because
why too busy. Na say what dog me.
Ko baba ki de.
Me chira me hu.
But me ho ma.
Please, I beg you, I think I refrain.
Sir.
I refrain. Aye. It's a for Mr. Me and see into my film. I refrain to catch him. Na hwehwe me. I was for Arnold Asamoah Beidu. Me won crab ebreu. Into before say be pon me be ma.
Mate.
I scan Ghana for na ehwe ntino.
Sika nka ho.
Oh, sika kan ho na me call passport office me chia Mr. Jiri. I woni unuamu police fo ne empenfo wo nyina omu ma me kan sa me fama
mate
ba ko se asa ya wo tabo shatters e chi bato nim se wo do shatter ba ko so se dabi wo ye wadwuma ba ko so se dabi onye shatter fan but edu ba bia na yen se ntino adwuma no sanity se de ti ha obi kire na adwen san na so wo fia wo adwen kire bi enu nti na YouTube your Facebook ye yi ne live yi nti say wo bibi na de fa ho a ye ntumi mpo ahwe no sa be ya na ye pon a ye nya kwan hwehwe ye tie de mo so mo kan no nti no wo betumi de waje hwe afa ho me come nim pena straight to Mr. Logic ewa ha Mr. Logic why fe na nwumre as you know what I said
sir
why fine
so ubasho
akwa Mr. Logic
ye nua
why fe
there say
why fe pa and then paying for baby wa but me confirm na me yimia me producer ne me nua bema and me colleague United Television ha eye dwumakuo despite media mu Mr. Ola Michaels aya na mpempe ntimi nka enioma bebre nka ho because minim say munim Ola anya bia obi anim Ola ani Ola kwaba enem de pasa wa ha enkoma ye bedie no the pass wo ha
say na makoshe yi fugu efiri wa no we fra fugu
and eno ne yede di nkomo
ne colors no bia woni e kire ma wo the confident to speak
blue ye e kire den
blue no e ya umbrase ba nyansemu e na de be kasa
e na mpacho yellow ne den
yellow ne ye se de obeka bia manento asumni akomam na mfa mpuntu omra
na hu se white so nenam
white ne ye se de wo a wo kasa se wo ye okay de
oh okay na nyumre wo ye okay de
entina white kan ho no
ba white ni so
ba edosu mu se eno so ne pa na edosu pa
se e pattern ne dia ni nyina nenam die bat ebi so chen bi but me gidi se we okay
me okay pa
e de nyame ase
asira nyame
se we okay pa because why you okay be ha me what I say if you had you be okay because of okay FM
that's right
I was for men sabonkum so pepepe eye me nua be ma me papa Socrates Safo na ne mebo ne position ba ko a enam koma ye be die ntino me boss so ne drum common so a wate ase ono no ye chairman of the classification board committee ono ye chairman ntine ne ye be di nkomo ye be di NFA me ka NFA ana say enno ye national film ano fa so mame authority NFA no say come call no so na mko ano so na san komo ntina me bo saidin ne hu hia pa sana me sister panyini so a ene ha menim se wahu no fly no so dadaada me hu na che me da na se de di kan say ye ton sa frɛ no wodi odo abebo odomu ye frɛ no odo madam sister auntie me kan say because obia ne say de obesi afrɛ no but unim se afrɛ no akofa ajaini oye sini twani panyini oye mi senior Ghana ha de ye bom panyifo a ye de ani die be mo no a yɛntumi nwene mfim tie na nwumre yi mpanyinfo yi ɛnam na ɔmahia yɛ ba bɛdi entertainment mu enkomo abusuafo me mama kwa aba ani na meda lucky ase so say wama spring roll ne samosa ne enam kakra ye de ye drink ne special water ebe boss wo ye kasa yi ana ye pon a enen nkomo no de ye be bie mu na ya kan se de se na ya fa mu afutuo de di kan eye yankasa ye nua bema the friend no assignment to the world the nyabo assignment pe the bawa sumwa is stone boy busuafo edi dwumadie ananwumre yi me na moto we no so na ba adwuma eho ye gidigidi pa nkrofo e cross so free tema ewura shamane cars awudo bebre police force so around pa ami hu so omuso egina baabi ehwe se ho be yedi na bibia akoso kama enti abusuafo assignment to the world na yede start dwumadie yi meko not so straight Jumadie bi aye nua bema stone boy said ye nim no de ashama si ne koko so said ye kwada so dama beti afibia ye tinka se oye bibi wo na miensani ana ye hu se gidi said ye ashama to the world afibia oye no ode ye ntina ana ode meto ama ho
na ye say a stone boy abaso one ne group no or the one stone actually a lot of best with our concerts now almost every year no?
Yeah.
Now they back for me standing out from Stoneboy from the rest of the artists no? And I must commend the other artists are more concert for more communities. Sako de Tema, you know, Familie, Kobogo so Kinata Kotakrade, and all that stuff. But Stoneboy has been very consistent with our Ashama to the World concert no? Consistency no and a tiny move from the others. I mean, he's done it for 10 plus years. So for him to actually go on every year, covering a bit, breaking a kakra. So 10 plus years for him to do that, no, for me, I think say a BSL born abaso for. Now, they back on why you know what say a shaman and him because over the period, a shaman, it's a rowdiness, radicalism, you know, do now Lusugard pay the bet Chelsea or the concept, no, as a certain perception be na ashama for no and I say nyina ye wo abasa you know town no and for me I think say born abaso most importantly no Dr. Louisa because semi strong can lady no be can ho no or the other elements be can you know concert no man say na 3 days you know 2 days yeah the health screening be can ho yeah, the skill set. I'm for your show. I'm for life skills, be technical skills, be you know elements. Be Doctor Diababe Kahono, the involvement with Stoneboy and Ashama to the World Concert and be a sombo pie. And for me, when you say more entertainers and other celebrities, you need to give back to society. Since now last month or so, a couple of weeks to call back to Kumasi, when the NHIS for call register a lot of people. No? That's what you guys are supposed to do. So we do a certain pedestal. Me can say shit, but then based on because general populace no, and I ensure say we this high level no.
Yeah.
Because without the fan base and I say without the patrons no, baby amudu muntu mindu. It's important say mudu mpempen so be a more reach back to society, especially where you are coming from. And for me, I believe say I'm sure because the concert is free. And based on artists are omo babe boy numere no any Stoneboy na nkasa no I am positive say hobeyema and the previous ones are no Sakasaka Park is always full to the brim and I'm sure say every artist be able to our stage in the piano would give the A game ade ba kwa me bon pie for no safety and security because a free concert sana ema pressure kakra be that security for no so and so I'm only hoping and praying say put up mechanisms and measures are being sure say yen tia semboni bia and all that stuff and by the time a channel pa you best already now it has been smooth so big ups to Stoneboy, big ups to Dr. Louisa and every other person bia na partner bia special corporate entities almost no to ensure say Ashama to the World concert no would come to fruition
to full shape yeah ola mesrao anod kan bibi say Boston boy abaso no ya de bia wa ya tini mu kakra fre ni nuamo any day. Some him say as an pundit and as a host, no. What follow Stonebwoy for a while. This year, what follow Stonebwoy?
Yeah.
And what makes it different from the way now?
Okay, so
is it just and you may show no and I say
no. He used to call it a Shaman to the World concert, but he said a festival. So that is an improvement, or maybe if I say a mini
upgrade.
A mini free be a shot say free and about be doing pempensori. And say festival they are not and yet is a concert say nina is about 1 night per near we not started be at 3 days. If you walk 1 week straight and not the project, you know. And one of that thing a so special has to do with he said I not can no input also at the bar. I saw her on a couple of platforms having interviews and tendency. Like some of these musicians, I mean, you don't get their wives or partners on radio and TV having interviews to promote projects or mukunumuye and tendency. So it's also one of the things I'm feeding and I more special. And last year, after the skill set, you know, and this year, increased the number of people which is also something that is very good. But maybe Bompire say, "Nka say once to say no," because I idea a shaman for, and it's giving different imagery of where and what a shaman stands for. Maybe they should try doing it twice and let's see. Then may say, and yes, said once 1 week be out of the whole year, no. Then we jump into it, but maybe yes, then try twice a year and share this. Say the baby obeting your body pabi brave. Nama and Munyama or Pama Shaman or Etimi CP.
A CP, okay. Obibeka said these are mostly done by managers. And Mr. Logic, Stonebwoy is on a year and managing. Into Yemfa a wife and twin chain as a manager for some time now, so on this Stonebwoy. Juma as a manager and your husband, no. Ubeka say, what Boa Stonebwoy change say first na Stonebwoy or what other management?
Oh, I think it's just an extension of what was started. So, Obano, the wife, no, sorry, Obano, who say, Ijumania Yesi baby, she saw the whole picture of the work. You know, I think they've just, they are growing. Because who come back to time of start here now? Almost start here, so now almost no more page.
And back the question, Mr. A shaman to the world, and someone in the former managers na start here.
Yes, I'm start here.
Into no Louisa coming in, no. Who say wifey matter no? I impacted the managerial attitude no. I impacted also.
Oh,
because one in that sorry.
Yes.
One in the BBA.
Media seriously, I think it's just a matter of interest. Acquire Ebusian and the risk involved no so if not say any area. Who's maybe they understand each other that much, you know, or kasa uti. But and you're in a year there are other people also involved. Almost just they've changed management in terms of decision making is no. What I feel is about no wabuani say ordinary ho de ahim na dwen ni bibia no de chire ni bibia ahim enti obviously no ebe mejuma na konanim enti me I don't really think say you know I should distinguish between the two because some almost start here no mo ye ejuma den no who's a foundation no. Because we share from where Stonebwoy started now, so only from the very beginning, and easy, sir. Before he got to Samini, and I mean, he moved on from there, and he started, and it wasn't easy. I would rather applaud those who did the fundamentals, because without them, no nanka, ebi obano, so none a wife here, any fan, no, they any fan, and you know, gradually, no, a bed than or you didn't kunu. Inti, omo we a jumana ma be attract your bano. We need to applaud them. I'm sure wherever they are today, you know, they will be happy. Say, okay, what we started is still growing. Intermediate, minfa glory no ma just negate. Midima, the whole team. Those who are with him now and those who have left. But then, however, the wife has added a lot in terms of the extensions created with the festival. It used to be 1 day, here 3 days. No, that's where I will applaud. Therefore, her seeing say ohun vision ni say me so me fa me home embata home this way. That mean DH I say udi keke. So now it has become a family property because she's also playing a role. For her, the role that she plays, I think I would say yes, it has outgrown in a way, but not say obe count in do but it was built and she's building on it. I think it's
not maybe so sad because right now no it's like well you can say 3 days and there might be a health screening and you realize that the wife is a doctor and she's adding that one to it it's basically from the angle of her job to support the husband. Secretary is Tomboy fan.
I am SM.
What say?
I am SM.
The answer should be yes or no. I didn't answer about your SM. Why there will be a SM fan beyond Tomboy SM?
Oh, I didn't store boy and yummy enemy. Or your madam for you share your bonko more and more as me de buano in certain areas. Media buano, no so be sana, and yadi be a mechanic public. But wow,
but my question didn't deserve the answer.
Oh, you didn't give me a script.
Oh, are we acting?
No. It's a question don't be served and answer me no.
Oh, I know where
yes,
so
fan. I know there. One can say sack nation and I say
there
to move.
No,
Nana
is right.
Nana is right.
Yeah, of course, he's right.
I am Stoneboy fan.
We are by Stoneboy fans.
Oh, there be Stoneboy is one of the best artists I wore Ghana. Say, he's one of the best. Yes.
I will take your explanation and forgive you, but that's not the answer.
Oh, let me just say, Abia Stoneboy, me no rapport. Is far deeper than ABR.
But also one more commenting on because maybe it's a straight question.
It doesn't deserve a straight answer.
It does.
No.
Socrates, we are Stoneboy fan.
Yeah.
One side then.
I am SM.
So automatically you are not Stoneboy fan. But you can't shaman to the world.
Yeah.
Obia artist bia obebia. So far this year, even though you're SM fan, I mean, Mr. One who Stoneboy Jumedia Woody.
Nana, Maka, Stoneboy is one of the best artists we have in the country.
Yes, true. It is
true. Me share near all ye a shaman to the world. So brilliant. Something that I think say every artist Ghana that's what me yebi. That's what me.
But when was the last time SM yebi okoligo?
Jose.
When was the last time SM?
Me pay attention to that.
Last year SM yebi.
Me pay attention to that.
Oh, somebody you know what this Stoneboy. So great. So every artist should do that.
Should do it.
Yes. Who now can say you are SM?
Yes.
In the maybe say since you are SM, SM. When was the last time the Stoneboy said the whole cancer artist be a newbie? Colleague on your name says SM.
We need that information.
And you are not SM.
Yes.
And also shut down you are not SM. We are street. Link a street fan because the street fans are the genuine. Who are you to shatter?
I am SM for life.
For which of them?
And you don't know for life, more progress.
When you say everything,
but I know him say shatter call Nigerian the win.
Me pay attention to that. Me pay attention.
Yeah, this sound come on not so great trivia. And the whole SM so shall pay say.
Pay attention to it. I can't pay attention to Bibia shatter air.
Matewase.
Yes.
Matewase.
Yeah.
Socrates Safo. SM fan.
But SM me bo Stoneboy abasono.
Debbie you tell me that microphone.
Me share a program no. Mr. Shaman for me who Stoneboy ejina got anymore or ti got anymore. And the fans need jina ho mo share. I think say it doesn't. Mu nyina mu mfuri nyina mu bi. Mo me share Stoneboy or ti got them. I think that is a yikakra. Once our dem mo bia ba mo so mo no. Adwuma no so se mo nyina mo mra mo meboa ni entim. cleaning
sure
all,
say be a
all
picture
over.
no kwani who I believe say
No, and yet, no, they were standing
I
there.
believe say a be buano.
Yeah, but nipa na ejina ho no me recommendations say do sa ka obia no ya ma mehwe stone boy. So what got them. Yeah, ba see me boa ni cleaning. And me the artist bia mon study near stone boy ye no. Wo a wonye bi say no.
Good ESM.
Yes, obia nye bi. Wo kotamale fancy gadam shows every year, not the call round. They say or call all the Zongo communities. Astrotep say wo nyina or perform ne niema and on your year community service and so any niema. I know Makasi also bi. You know, look, a shaman to the world. I wish say the necessary support also for this program no. Onya na enkoye so no ana ho odin. And no the yes anya me nyina.
Showbiz to say shaman to the world. He say ba say oba GT say opemwa bi. Why not?
Why not?
Okay.
These are the things is worth supporting. I wish say they grow big. Also, how many days?
3.
3 days. They can do it for 1 week. Ni yenya impact because this is the whole your friend is saying a shaman and it's marketing a shaman. I wish say every year there will be something you be jawo ho akere say this year you know. When yetimi ye say be omotimi obia fund bia contribute to kakakra near there see a small be a public toilet be what am I say e wo ho say eno ne aye for this year me feel say no so your ideas I be boa. Then my brother said something about omo starting you know. Most of the time no omo starting you no hu omo e be dru akire no omo e ba be so mu kakra no omo moni e mo nyina fans. But those who brought the idea, for all you know, boys the hood. Yeah, boy ni so. Na be idea bi aba. What must say? Na idea bi aba na assume na dia ya. It is ankrofo ni nyina black seed ni. I think say when it gets to the times like this, they should all come back home and then support. Ni ye mo mabaso. Ye job mu a enye.
Okay. Me call my sister so. Ohima inabweche
Meshopa.
Na said me kankran kwa.
So
well can say cran na video.
Me kankran.
Amba me come in out here.
What can me say? But me
invitation and then you may say me cry that chen obia
dey on na show no se bra so na cry for any ajepa say
me kankran
nti se bra ni show.
Mama ye custom boy asem. Yede ne topic no because you know I believe you what to say Stoneboy show a shaman to the world this year then I will can't tell you my Stoneboy.
Oh no bona baso say no you know I mean man ahondin every year obet media yes na only aka no timi and twice a year cry nka ebeboa because rebranding ashama you know, so it's a really good thing oh yeah. And you haven't really lived if me enjoy impacts be one other person's life at the oh yeah now say mechanism with you
or say obi for you
know, and so it's not like my age, my music, me work cars, me fear this, that, and it's for just one. No way near it. And no, nye obra some me bobra me. It's when we see car, you adia wo ye no. Abua ni pafofro. And no, for me. More than cars nisika na wo no nso ye bibi de bro bia eno for me because nyame shirawa
now so sure
there's also should be so that the chain keeps going so we don't break it na na yire so what she's doing no I mean so I know also oyire pe bia we are partners we go hand in hand so beside every successful man is a woman so that is exactly what she's doing beside him working together with the ideas about health screening any idea with very good abeboa nkrofo bebre nti or yeah, as manager and as a wife, she supports the husband. So
yeah, that's na yeah can show once Arnold.
Yeah.
Last week you bought Bapa Christy show no so kakra. So nim say ochina Obapa 20 years anniversary no.
Yeah. Baso. Yeah. But before I go to Obapa no, me say about the twice a year recommendation from Ola and Auntie Akofa. You see, ni nyina is kasam. Who sika with me bibia. And the last time I met Stoneboy interview I talking about the fact say at the end no kasa no self financing. Inti ehun be here. If we are recommending someone twice a year or 3 times in a year, it all boils down to the finance and that's a funding na ebeko more say juma no. It is scanning you I mean clearly they na come na hon debate me no and only once a year. Second thing is the primary responsibility no your artist or timetable.
Yeah.
Until you know expecting to ABR be twice a year. It's based on the timetable no so once a year na impact no be big and that's a very strong na be effective. That's good enough.
Why not?
But most importantly, a supporter corporate entities no the be to ensure say twice a year no be to me ya 3 times a year. I see a drum that one too into the minds of a lot of people are more the necessary resources to help Ashama to the world concert. Now to Obapa Christie there no 20 years in the industry where women easy. If ultimately chalk it 20 years.
I don't know how many years now why a journalist?
15 almost 15.
Almost 15.
Yeah.
So then you can talk about 20 years.
Of course. So what to me are talking 20 years in this haphazard industry.
I like that, bro.
Then it means
haphazard.
Yeah.
Just a degree. No?
Masa, just
one ko Harvard, one ko
Harvard.
Industry for no one ko Harvard.
There be also
and you Harvard no kind you. Also Harvard.
Just say.
And you also ko Harvard.
I know.
Harvard no. What means survive industry? I know.
So just a human thing.
Masa, industry no it's
a Harvard be or
Harvard.
Harvard.
I just
yeah. It's to me survive 10 years plus. Now remaining consistent. Now do 20. Then it means why are they? And for me, I say about Nabaso. I'm not trying to be controversial, but one of the few times Daily Graphic, and that's a major portals, newspapers now. I can't be about entertainment front page. Obaba Christie was one.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember. Only Nukunya issue now. I'm Roberts. But that front page. So I go through all these tribulations, you know, and remain consistent, giving us hits upon hits for 20 years. There, I say about Nabaso. Na you cost support for a channel. Let's put the controversy aside with Mama Stella and the that has been done with. Tomorrow, exactly. Tomorrow is full support. Now you go to UPSA. Auditorium hall. That's a big auditorium. I've been there a couple of times to witness some shows. Na Yamboa, na Enkoyi.
Wow. So great.
Yeah.
I'm coming to you because you are also haphazard. Oh, dear, what haphazard? You have haphazardly come far in this job.
Yes.
20 years in front of a camera, in front of Ghanaians. Living your life. O kono bayina. As someone found the ayen tro, the ayen cray, nini na ya can't found. Nyame had watch na odenya miasi. I was 20 years. And then na ube to me, and who say, wait, dear sister, why are dear?
Well, based on your kind, say, okay, say, ochina 20 years or kodenya miasia, and ye na menene dream because nyame dear so dana si debia. Nemo no ubetimi ayen kai de for 20 years in our firm, but I said that every day be the menyame.
But I feel say yen kai dia.
Yeah.
Nini nemu no de nyame ase for in fear dune.
Yo. But more of in kai dia mami. Me feel say ye ne kwan so onipa de say nyankopon hwe so na 20 years so ye bibi no de born in kai nti ochina se na yeti bia no esi ye nyina yeti me ko na yekoboa na o kan bibi se instawantawe bia ba no masiesie.
Oh,
Wuni mana obi na ka kire o.
I believe.
You believe say. Oh, okay. Yeah, you believe say. Ana.
Pachai, say me GDA say.
GDA say. Ye mo mpa say GDA ni mrem. Because nearby efe nearby any dear na me wo dear. Me di ya o ma Christo the Christian community no say bibisa etimi bae. Sa be bompa say maybe nsibium. One ye nuanu me Christo for munsua adwuma no ene kwan e fa so. Na asembia ba montem nso a munhu kwan am be fa so a mo de be ka no sa niam bie no we because bibia ankoka papa anye credit ni papa nso oje credit na yeso oje credit no woni kwan so nti no me mo die emede pa se ni awo kan no sa be mo ne ochina no ye be hu ye nua pani no se ono nso aba ho aba be support nyame adwuma me hu ne se eye nyame adwuma ena ye koyo ochina no nti no nyame ensempa kafuo ni nyina ya frewu ye mfrewu wote se ye kan nyame asem wo baabi no die ya frewu ye mfrewu so won kwamu a wo home no nim se nyame adwuma na oye die nka mesre se bra ho ne bra so fa wa ho odin onim die be ba beboa.
Yeah. But so okay, who can maybe say Mr. Logic. Mr. Logic. Yemfa yentumi fanya me ntunche obi but enkomo e dey so. There is a business side of adwuma ye nyinanti. Yen hwe the business side of. Obi be expect say Mama Stella ochina ko be pie ho. Ono so edi kan ka so oni flyer no so ana obi bi ye. Se ba say business side is the one pure ana yemfa nyame ntunche say on the business side there.
Nyame sem bi anim sha.
Well,
it doesn't spoil nothing because ochina so much gate fee.
Yeah.
1500. Maybe I gate fee nyame sem. It's strictly business. You know, Interweka say maybe I say nyame adwuma na me ntia sekaka because
nti ochina nyame adwuma na omokoye.
Oh, nyame adwuma say.
Oh, okay.
Nyame Christo program.
Music. We need to, you see, that same way, Empress, that same way last time, we argued on the difference between Christian music and religious music. That same way you can't ever go back to that issue. Just understand, say, religious music, even though you can still term it as Christian music, you know, you get fee.
Is it wrong?
There is a gate fee. What is wrong?
I
didn't say it's wrong.
Oh, you didn't say it's wrong.
I didn't say it's wrong, but I want you to accept, say, the gospel music, you know, it is religious driven.
If it's religious driven,
so if you so say
oh, sorry, Pacho.
It is religious driven. Anything that's religious, it should be charity. It is if there's gate fee, I don't expect Mama, a friend is saying, well, Mama, anyhow, because you have a gate fee. You have a gate fee, you know. I mean, there will be accounts. They will make accounts. Gate fee womb. Into your son bar, ebi oba nipa 1,000 medinechi. How do you know? Nipa 1,000 who account for it? Into your fee for business purposes not bar, cause a business am buy ochina. And nyame some woman there. Oh, that is the part of. I mean, person mechanical. Oh yeah, religious extremists be some way. No. Yeah, let's begin to understand. Say, when money has changed hands, it's no more God. It's no more God.
It's what?
It is worldly.
Business.
Yes, it's business. When Naka Christ got kiki. I saw that business. When money has changed hands, there's no more spirituality. It is purely business. It is okasa obe kom na okasa nyame adwuma na opese wo ayese wo kasa kire nkwala bisa no. Yenyi and enyo bia no fa sem as tra say kan na we bu yenyi guso. People are reading into to find solutions. It is a sika exchange hands is no more nyame sem. Last one na me kakra say tight kwa etua so dem. Sanse mo kan na so for buefu but tight etua so dem kra yesi ye kan na no na so for bi di atem na so for ehiafo asofo kubolofo so for bi odi asofo atem so for odi asofo atem nti no within them na kaso mo nim say bi ehiafo. How did you become rich? Tight ne collection ne gigi ne bi ni mo di arrange omo nti no say they can see you go deep into the work of God na tight can say chiama sofo is it chiama ehiafo ne orphanage homes ni ade.
But that is what is in the Bible.
That's what the Bible says, but that's not what we are doing. We pay to the pastors.
But maybe I told this question you'll be able to me, but a business now or ye crown no. So say or Nyamesumni as a gospel musician.
I can be close you on that, Puna.
Sir, close to Miss Family.
In America, it is a celebration. It means a celebration. A baby on fire war. Now you're tonum. But once money will exchange hands there, a business.
But one say, a woman so in your juma, but what call rent auditorium?
Sir.
Equipment to rent it. Sanyan Sanya Mana Union is a go me in free.
Oh,
come over here, Ola.
Oh, me mo dear, Inca.
Why in Casa? A patch of Casa, meet so.
Okay. Me mo dear. Say, on free, someone in free, you know. That's not the issue because Ninian Bibri, I free. Ninian Bibri, I free. Na Ubian so be cohort on sono. Sebi printers. We Christo Nian Casacasa, Yankupon, a woo more. Umfa Sapanko. What am I say? Nyaji 50 ne 30 ne ye. So we Christo Nina Kawa Kuma, Ube more than 100. Na Odia Ama.
Support.
Their support too. And no, and na. To me, dear, say, Cassie, Nyamia Juma, Sada may feel say, yeno. But the moment I'll be trouble, I printed tickets, edit a boato so, Miss Socrates Safo, me feel say, Akakakra. Yes, so what's it?
Okay. I don't think Akakakra.
Because Nyamia Jumano, or say Nyamia Sama or the Maokwa, also Fakoma.
Jamaica now say
Ola.
Nyankopon
dia maya kwa say mfama kwa. But kai say na nyum kra Christy Bebo na so be ko studio. Iti jumedi or guys ya. Omu DH equipment and renting and what is wrong say or Jiska.
But only Nyamisi or the Makwa.
You can't say
what teacher in a sense say obi abetumi ababi.
Who can buy what sama?
Yeah.
I know when you would check a
crack. You.
Dear near the Makwa, a semno, and ne a chediano. But for Makwano, she can decide so Rabbi Jinaha and our Kujinako and what to for evangelism. Or the Amakwa. But say ye quaco funko for a janu on nanum. So move you won't fee, and my mebwami jume dibi. No musu free fee, and also mu Jessica to honor. I want you made the Marquano a sick.
But yes, we are for no free fee, no more.
We are be because be a Bible, no.
Okay.
Because all this are Poncot Ebre, Ebeto to Range Over Brea. Now we am a mistake.
And society.
You are getting it wrong.
Papa,
in farm produce. Night, we say no more farmers. It's year harvester. Now they 1/10 of our harvest. Eddie Abba sorry fee. So Levite for now mun share sorry fee. No, that's what they fed on. It's near the tia wonka. Got that time near butter system. Near you su cash that much. It's the nuane na day a year titan. But say no one secretary farmer. Logical farmer. Say ne sika. Ubekwa kodi dwa bi no anya sika ye no na be gina fa beto sa entutu so dudu no ye na beto sa entutu dudu no etini sa wo company me no an company ya obe mfo so in the same vein what the ma akwa no yes what the asem na ma what the achede na ma nemo makade a wo de beka ho ama asem na duru akiri
no ye ka
ye no ye ka etimi kwa first ka no he so I need to make money out of it ebiem de oye nyame adwuma no onko ekomo ne no Sans na mpanyin so ka se do ye hwehwam ade no on be pane sakwa enti ade na menko fa instrument menko studio se na wo kan enko record na anyimi sika me go first ka na mde atua
but one mama ntwuma agency so ode ma kwa ne fama kwa me ntwuma agency and before onyame ya domo china show be ba so unim say Christy enso no nye wa free ni pem ayi sika ade ne o ma ka ho akoma nyanka bi
exactly
Nessa a hono so de ma pan fama kwa
no no
but ye kan nyame asem no se ochina ne okoye no eye nyame asem and no koka.
Yes, I'm passing your
Good. Or the amakwa. And the mpacho, pay attention when I'm speaking. Me can say, or you 30 cedis name, 50 cedis name, man. So you Christo ni papa.
But you more than.
Oh, kono, ya nyi usika, but who drew how him say, ni okenya miasem no, didi nyamiasem no. Intino, no so weji. Kutu, no, they are two offertory bowl, no. They said, the widow, no, a car ne caprepe, or the betu, no. It is nyamiasem who kwakuti, I am fine, tapai, that is what I'm saying. Yeah, Jumana, ye.
Uti, so great. There all kind of major service and next question say. When you say Christy Sunya, Kobenu opens and I can crowford from Mumu, Abba support na. What you mean you be to your mom, but every of 4 years, sir.
A Christopher, yes, sir. It is only a Christopher, Papa. Hey. Oh, yes.
Maybe leave 50 Ghana no Christ.
Because my patch of men can't sing before I do. So, who shape poster no? Watch him. 20 Obapa Christie 20 years anniversary concert. Out on 4th September. A bus to UPSC. And you remember 4. And one chance say VVIP. I can see him. 100 Ghana.
Nyamiasem VVIP.
And a VIP.
Sorry, if you are software baby, omote. Dickens for baby, omote.
Empress kwara de ba Yesu Kristo ho na esuafo ne pamom na de o kan se de yen.
Mumma nkwara ne kwan no mra me.
No na ye VVIP ni na ye nkwara na hwan no mo na ye nkwara. Nyamiasem ye ni VVIP se kan say. Nyamiasem.
Na opa sorry. Opa sorry.
Papa.
No,
logic e kan no na me bisa dey. He was talking about religious music and gospel music. Ye nuanu me de bia ye ti omo. Eni Nyankopon ne de ma me. Eni me ye nyamiasem, eni nyamiasem. O kan ye nyamiasem ampa cho ye ne kwan so ne Bible na kan no. Bible wo phone so. Bi Bible no wo phone so. Ba bia VVIP. E wo enu. Even Jesus Christ Christ chastise the scribes and the yin say omomo tenten your friend is saying kunfon so ne niema. They were feeling VIP.
My wife didn't know say opinion I will come.
Oh, yes. To say. Hey, my opinion, but guided by the scripture.
Which part of the scripture?
Maybe I told and teacher say more on disca first of all. And I first more chichem.
More chichem. Nyamiasem ni ebeti.
Na say obi betumi tu akese. Na obi su betumi tu aketo anka.
It's not about ni otu akese. Yes, oh yes, o kase. O koye nyame adwuma nko ade a. Kese enim, ketu enim. Eye open.
But we will say Obapa Christie at 20. On Castle or Park where evangelism.
Assemna me on Castle or Mecano, Mpacho 1 to Boss and Tiemia, won't temas you. Menka or say or yenya me juma. Or say or yenya me juma.
Or yenya mini pa or yenya.
The moment you attach that godly a unit to it, say shatter a coyer concept, not say VIP, 1 million. I don't care.
But so by Socrates Mpacho, Obi baby say or artist. And a Juma no.
Then they should take that godly winning from it.
No one can say.
They are artists.
Yes.
And as a son,
no, the person is carrying himself as a religious person.
Yes.
Separate the
gospel artist is religious artist. Hello. But because of it's a religious driven.
It's we are gospel musician now. We did you maybe
behave as a gospel musician.
Leave it free. Na nipa na ba. Watch your microphone. Can't you say Pacho member or can't you support me?
Yes, Christo no charge ya.
Oh, now it's maybe Pacho. Okay, Pacho, maybe some question.
May answer to your question is say and you're no correct. Say because we are gospel related activity in internet. I say we have gospel venture being into any free. Typical example. Ohima Messi yet Tehila a couple of weeks ago. Ohima say no based on inspiration be our any grace be our one or so any but I be done in this no no concert no on charge. So guess what? Auditorium now why Tehila for 8 or 9 years no. Auditorium it belongs to no spiritual father.
I sorry them that.
You get it. Only problem with
ICG
going to talk about payment for renting the auditorium ne keke ho ebia for him supporter onya over the period no your supporter e do a certain level like hia say obe kase okay between answer na we ebi nso a ohima will believe be say so yen you free na man for bar contribution on be no based on ebia inspiration you menya na se bibia hate omo no more than the obeje. That is what him mercy. But I cannot criticize Obapa Christie and any other gospel artist say or charge for a concert because a gospel. I mean, how? Sometimes I hear make say Niema be ye person be jia to me say gospel we no a business. It's business. I always say yes. Because lady no oko studio no boss one fa be dey share kwane dey ma kwane do ko enter studio ho
Tenka na si be ya che no
exactly ya nya che no
because na si su ye gospel music
gospel or produce gospel
ya che no cross so betu electricity
because they pay electricity bill say air condition wo ho a say ensure say fencing machines wo ho ni na no you understand sika the engineer gospel no. So if Obapa can say, listen, I mean, me the artists from here, there, instrumentalists, then why do we even have the conversation the last couple of years as to how some pastors should pay instrumentalists, should pay
because it's a business.
You mean the singers?
Exactly.
Because they are doing business.
You understand? So, but the fact that we are seeing as a business it should not make you think say godly parts may yield him. No.
How do you mix it?
You can't mix it.
You are confirming something.
Let
say
finish.
50 Ghana and then 100 Ghana no cry so. Yes.
Let him finish.
It's so
150 and 30
for waiting. How can you go and do a gospel show at AICC conference center and we say free?
You can't.
Free, you know, and it means when you support, bountiful supporter, if you say, okay, we are negligible, I don't really, no. But the likes of Joe Metz, more concerts, Dynamo, I mean, come on. It doesn't, you can't say, anointing, what kind of human? Emotional and take.
Who told you?
Massa.
Empress.
Empress. Who are madam for Lord, as a friend.
Anointing, no, and take in people. And you cannot come and tell me the anointing, no, take when you angel secret. Who name she? Minim when unim den
minim bible mu nia wo kan anointing no anointing bi abeti mi about so what am I say but onipa no nia oye no nia onipa no ye no and by their fruits ye shall know them and you be obe ba gina okasi ni nature say but ohwe nia onipa na ye anu abisa say ade a wo ye yi eye nyame adwuma na ye wo adwuma na wo ye
nyame adwuma na oba pa
nia ode wa no kase nyame adwuma no nche se nyame adwuma na wo ye no and near Massa no obey no the bachelor say nyame adwuma na say nyame adwuma.
Oh, but Socrates to ka sa me no nya.
Maybe Socrates. Socrates. Pastors. When we say most pastors are even paid.
Yes. They are on salary.
They are on salary, yes.
They are doing the work of God or they are doing their own work.
They are doing the work of God and they are being paid.
Okay.
And what's the Bible? Okay. Me, I don't want to go there.
Why? Go there, you have to go there. Because without the Bible guiding you, you can be
and I said Bible now, so I say why you mean.
Oh yes, like Paul, who was a tent maker. So Paul was making money from making tents and preaching, no, or come baby near Chenny Bibia. That's it. No,
but Socrates,
but in the profession.
Why are the pastors on salary?
They ask them, not me.
Nana, Pacho, let me put failure abuse quotation, man. Logic. Mami quoting Adebi Manu back. Now what?
We take you on from there. What do you mean, come on?
What do you mean, come on?
Pacho,
and then you may say, Mama, my fat of Upper Chrissy program, no. Man, yet to say we are condemning.
No.
I say I did not switch it.
A conversation, general conversation.
Intino, Sauber can be Kurana, in line of. We are here to promote Obapa.
Let me talk in line of the show.
Yes, we are here to promote the show. Again, we all know, say in all things, Obapa 20 years has survived. And Nyamia Doom Suntino was surviving. So having a show to celebrate herself and charging Mr. Logic, I don't think you should have a problem with it.
Empress, I don't have a problem. Me make us say, maybe I'm commander of Fafano. Let me just make my point, for calling for a support her instead. Because me say can be call be an or the coin idea, maybe I can be changed because I can simply or na can be say me change spiritual issues no. In fact, you don't equalize stuff say be away na way there be spiritual issues are different. Can be a call level no pana why is anti minjai.
You know about spiritual things too.
What's it?
You know about spiritual things.
Of course. What are you spiritual things?
Papa Logic. You don't know me well.
You don't know me well. Until you can say, Empress, it's very important to go and support her. Yenko buano. Yenfa say you can support her sister.
Okay, and you do want to be see or no makwa homana so busuafo a mo hwe me ye kasa edi nkomo afa obapa Christy ho. Na nwumre yi manya no ewa homana so but wojina baabi a dede wakaka nti wo twene ho na ye wia ye ne na di nkomo pa afa dwumadie ho na Mr. Logic na wo line so me gidi so do anu asi
me ya na ye say baba ntina me jaye calling for support no obapa de me ka me pere nyom pa
me ba cha me producer say nya no nti yenko straight to ahomana so na ye ni obapa Christy ending komo obapa ho to say
nyame adom na wo so
nyame adom so wa unim enye nyame adom anke ente ha ai na anyume de mani age say your friend wo yes why busy pa o your rehearsals
me ba cha ai yo wo baby a be your program nyame adom a which na 20 years in engineer wo honom
okay menju umre bebre ye di dwumadie no ho enkomo ye ka che Ghana fo nyina say 20 years enough from erade de wa ba wanim pa enti misro sinipina 20 years no cheche mu ye
me da say me ba cho nyame adom a 20 years no nyame ne obapa Christy adini ye said the one obapa Christy atofo enso adini ye no esan say nyame amfa nipa bi amedomo e wa abrabo mu a abrabo no wuntimi nko wani said the Ghana for do obapa Christy no omumpa ye e kan ho na medru ba bi a medru na nyame adom 20 years enye easy na nyame akura ye mu a bedru sesebre ya na wase ye bibi hye na ni monyam so enti no eye eda ochina kwasi after church 4 ena ye be shedwumadie no ase e wo UPSA e pa so na obisa wo sister na ni nyina no ya se da na ye de be menyame e wo de waye e ho
pa nyankopon ni edini na wadi kai atre venue yi any date e yo china yi ye hu say VVIP ticket wom VIP ticket na regular
yeah
wadaro ma betumi asiso amaye
so mbacho regular ni 30 studies and VIP ni 50 studies and VVIP no 100 studies and so obi pese otono online and answer na wa ba and no betumi use star 725 star 20 30 hash star 725 star 20 30 hash na take it now open on obetumi anya answer na wa ba ha ana say obetumi aba so at the gate nso no de obi epebia no obenya.
Oh okay. Na me pacha na nwumre yedi nkoma odin ba mu no. Socrates Safo sa wonim no me pacha o.
Me pacha minnim ne papa.
Na Mr. Logic is way.
Minnim omu nyina.
Yo Mr. Logic ni Socrates wa ha. Socrates say nka nyame asem die onim die ntia wo chichem VIP and a regular. And I say wo Jessica because Bible de my kwa nti yemfa makwa. Menya wa ma swimming ma honko because oh asem de asem nti misrawo e den na beka fa ho so kese nke hu yen so be Jessica
menia me da sepa adwuma bi anipa wo ye bia no e sika na ye de ye o ti ase panimfo bu bebi se enkwancha de e fa na e sika wa wani tua se bibia wo ye bia it's about ska na we no eye de o kire ne do like obapa 20 years eno ne ade a obetimi aye de abo adwumadie no because so nti no I think say obi do obi a emfa ho ne se de sika ne te odo nko ade a opa ai eye nyame adwuma de ba Bible say ense anya adwuma ne nidi ena Bible say de ofa nyame adwuma no so no wa fa adwuma pa o si odwuma ye ni su didi na adwuma ho sa o te ase nti na che se ade a wo ye no eno so emfaso ena wo betwa udua buru a eye buru ena wo betwa ba se nyame nsa ni mu a entimi nye yie ba se nyame nsa wo mu die ye gidi se ebe ye yie na ase nyame eni mo nyame amen
amen ampa na me wo se unia mu bebre edit apostle na so ada no amfa me anto so bi
se so de o ne masasi o
oh abapa me na na me TV so
even me here media launch like me program no kese esan se nyame ayo kese so de ase nti no wo de nyame ayo no obi de ne ho twiu kekekra na why say Yesu a oba na moja etu no frisia dum ye no ko so na taade mu no unsa wa so ne body nyina wa taade na kekeke to wa bi e no so ye sa na nyame ayo oba me program no very very nice nti no I think that this is a kwenya metimi afa so kra de ada wase when me say dwumadi a me ye nyina no ohonhom ugina mechi den nti no you know I love you. Thank you.
Brofo de mi jawa be ka brofo. Na unia mu a ba me hu se.
Me pesa me di sia oni nyin.
No, me hu se brofo de mi jawa be ka pa. Na unia Florence obinim baby.
Me pa cho ai.
Ana PSA ba.
Me pa cho ai.
Kare so mu nyina ye na so me baby why.
O ti ase ai.
Wachina nkwa ne here. I will represent life.
Nya me shra sister. Thank you so much.
Life. Me bapa 4 p.m. na me jina ho ai
that's
Obaba beda wase say e frɛ wo ne adi nkomo
me pa cho nya me nhyam pa cho me chia obia
anod wa ha chia o la wa ha chia o
brand me chia o bro la me chia o
your sister
me chia o
ai akofa jani wa ha
me chia no toto
ai ena Mr. Logic ne Socrates
what you say
interade ma nkwa na to adwumadie no so
amen
omo awodin yo bye bye Ghana for Bapa Christy ena nana ma me ne ebo nkomo yi ni nyina agina ochina adumra no ye adum a enkran ha UPSC auditorium of Bapa Christy 20 years anniversary 100 cedis for VVIP 50 cedis for VIP and 30 cedis for regular. I wanted to say who? Hang on. What's why then?
What to say who? Na nya bona na I don't know what is. Say VIP na 100. And a VIP yes
50.
And a regular 30. Chatawali na issue anko be yes ano be.
Na see say no come about Safoka say VIP ni Bible no ain't same because we know about event structure. And yes segregated because of comfortability. Ebi a VIP no the be more we kakra obetina comfortable. You understand? A segregation, a part of event organization. It doesn't need to be in the Bible. You understand? And ebi na we name event 101 and we have a problem. But we name event 101 na side we.
But I not saying Bible we na synagogue.
Yeah.
And na e was yesu be preaching as invited guests. 2 years sure say be me na tena to. Yeah, man, me said bear your bony deal bit me and what is he talking about? Matthew 10:8. T Adia Bible can na me fancy.
Preach.
Me bacho.
Mr. Logic so view gra.
Was say
when in the castle we na me say see you.
Heal the sick. Or say heal the sick.
Yes.
Raise the dead.
Raise the dead.
Cure those with leprosy.
Yes.
Cast out demons.
Yes.
Freely have you received.
Yes.
Freely must you give.
How does it connect to
one way? Concert way. Obapa Christian 20 way.
Ola, unse.
Because I believe so.
Next topic.
Next week, me produce a moment the spiritual issue. Eto topic ne so me na. I can show. Me ma munyi na Baba Christian na church. I'm a church.
No, so and then what did the Casavi?
Me kwa na you no na ba jeje me. I was for Ola, you go the next topic.
Yeah, sir.
Nti asem no maka ne
but there be who adwenche na trend first. Obi a won kwan so be trend na. Mr. Mo. Obi a ha say yen condemn you obi. Wo kire wa gina wa kire. Sa na de ofie na em ya say obe kire na me hunu na bia yapon. Obi a wa adwenche obo so kire nti so. Eno nche say de wo kan no obi betu ka say wo wan kan ye. Wan kan ye ayo no na oka.
asema okotu
it's
wrong.
Emanation, but I am quite anymore. So great. My go straight to my sister. But a few years ago, near to say, celebrities, yen to me and yet betting ambassadors. Minim say, Otis Asamna.
Any alcohol, you know.
I betting and alcohol. Yen to me enye na minim sa oti mpacho
metie
that time then I can find
dicey. It's a dicey. What kind of celebrities may advertise for alcohol ne betting, and yet among other countries celebrities or more advertising, it creeps in ha we anyways. It's a way you Broadway fee because Ejuma has so ya did. Into stop we say me and I'm saying it's dicey because we have a lot of influence. And what your fans so. Yeah, icons, yeah, role models near yade. Into your one no more say yeah, then we are going to get a lot of Sebio, there are some
young people, no
people bia nana ma ye bia I just say ye obey ye bi akofa ye dia na just say ye obey ye bi because they respect us and they know say they have given us this thing say you know we should know say it is right. It is here they are almost be DHI and bad effects so someone near a better if they follow us as celebrities to be drinking and to be betting and we see no say me and you know. But if you look at the flip side so yes we am lying but personally, no. Personally, betting nyoma sana die. I think it's okay. So yes, my celebrities thing because betting what we are so addictive. So addictive, and me who say a lot of the youth betting ya no more. What's me ya betting ya ma wiyeska. Me ya betting ma me to ma kofaton because what the car. Yeah, it's a very addictive BBR. And was say you new Sancroft and yet because it even blocks your creative mind, your innovative mind na media na but now I drink so be innovative and be productive no because when we say no oh me ko try me like maybe na would 50 cities being tea when we say say di na de bia what to say one blockade our senses no cry be ma why more productive in something so it's here and there we share pros and cons now then probably especially the betting alcohol need yeah shut down no but well once it's our faces that is there it lets people drink but me yeah against they said the same celebrities from neighboring countries are advertising and it still comes here. So they are making money and we are not.
Socrates.
Yeah.
Few years ago, you banned so you know no party among your alcohol. Sir, betting dear. Yeah, man, because if you say you influence beer, ever say generation. That time, no, OTA, right?
Yeah.
And were you in support of it?
To some extent, yes.
And to what extent, no?
The extent I can say a year no, a year the fact say yeah advertise idea no. No because see celebrity, no advertise it.
And you show yes, no.
One, say yes, me yes no is because one, senior menu can celebrities are famous, they have huge following. Into ube you so no. Bibia celebrity ni be ye bia no. Ni followers ebefa. There was this story about Hollywood. Blomabi, eyi natari, no she singlets. Sale of singlets a cut down because most of the young guys no ejaishe because we're being a cocoa on she singlet. By then no dress here. See the bia she singlet was here. Sana almost san the same character ni biom. And no woman she singlet. And no ye no commenting on it. And they boost to the sales again. That tells you the star power. Intino, so who celebrity be send nama a trap bets. Who followers, I'm telling you, bet or be trap no be on mama. Be track rampoa, omu nim ni intro mucha. Uko jina wa trebi mame because we who send nama a trebi. Into that aspect no. Dear. But the fact say oh my advert no. Then I don't see why say obekasi ma yeah bani ani e bani krasi me advertise it. Ti send your cigarette. And then you advertise cigarette wo baby because you should mo who say a war health implications. Inti you me advertise it. Yeton. Sini krampo no to some extent no you will need limitations. You did cigarettes sinimo. You want the limitations. That is the part I meant to say. So more bania. More bani crassy may advertise it. But don't tell me say Nana cannot advertise it. Na bia will be on your popular, will be on your popular. The moment you go and pick that unpopular person, now then be advert, or be popular. What am I saying? Send your any cramp no, obi any be ji ho am no so enya followers, enya fans ne mo so be di nechi. Ono so be popular, what do you do? So because enyema bebre ni many pa popular. Obi and the TikTok cramp 8 me promote am for mo be stars. How much more adverts? Nipa bebre omo ye adverts am be star. Enti no can tell me say celebrity should not do it am mode. I think say it's technically wrong. If you don't want it to be advertised, hallelujah, I support it. But don't tell me, say, you're advertising, the moment celebrity you're advertising. And no quantity, say, advertising will be advertising. No more, no share products, no. No share timer, you're the better advertising. Say, you almost say alcohol from 8 o'clock, and you team bought advert.
8 p.m.
8 p.m., sorry, 8 p.m., and you team start the adverts. In that case, no. You are talking about a particular age bracket. That age bracket, no to me can't let me say their mental fortitude is not strong enough to decipher. Hey,
bro, for
they be say I can't bro for too much.
Yeah, we met you.
Say on to me, who say we no, and say me ya na say me
difference.
What am I say? When you inquire, what their money 8 o'clock company for your friend show no so TV no one more share no dear. I think say it should be allowed. Ubi summit sa dia. That is me. They should
allow
be allowed.
Celebrities no.
Yes, near fat regulations and to
whom.
Yeah, but don't you mean can see more advertising?
Arnold.
Yeah.
NLA boss. Samioku.
Yeah.
Wakasafa band their celebrities into me advertising and also seeking advice for Attorney General.
Yeah.
Mijidi what?
Yeah, me sure sign interview no.
And don't you think say as some no a bias here celebrities here banium no your celebrities we can ho asem.
Yeah.
And it's been long.
Yeah.
And it's a saying also all seek advice, no. Then now feel say is it the right thing now or yeah my and say.
Yeah, for me I think say during the interview, no. Okasa as a concerned citizen. Any a person or a place of influence and a power. Obetumi I bibia fa. Sanka in the interview no Okasa or gaming commission for no makudin command as or FDA no makudin command. Then I will say overstep the boundaries. But this one, no, I'm sure so we really FDA for more directives are more restricted celebrities from endorsing alcoholic beverages. And now what kind gaming commission guidelines in 2020 and also no air banning celebrities from endorsing betting companies. Or you're very aware of some respective.
Oh, as an NLA boss.
Exactly. Me assure anything I want to say, and he's smart. One can say, oh, how gaming commission for, and that's how FDA for to have a discussion with them. When him say it goes beyond these entities, because these entities they are working with the laws and the directives and the guidelines. No? In his mind, no, he knows that it goes beyond these people. Or gaming commissioner, they will tell him, say, boss, we are working with the law, we are working with this directive, and blah blah blah. So, now dream he believes that a higher being, and that's a higher force be no onyoma couldn't get on. So this is what he said. Or share foreign content. One says foreign celebs and that's entertainers, no, and also betting companies, any the account. So I say, and guess what? Some foreign content. Yes, you my young Ghanaians. Yeah, my share. It's some notion say, oh, we you need to control. So
Hogwash.
You see, because how do you tell me say we need control of what they show with DSTV? Nana, 70% of your homes.
You get DSTV, the betting.
70% of your homes are with DSTV. We if you are pubs, chop bars, them
billboards.
They are splattered with DSTV, content. So if you have the likes of Okocha,
Davido,
Kanu, Way, Davido, and also these betting companies are yen. And you're telling me that the Ghanaian no cannot do the same. Then I am in Nakaka. What I say again, yet I say, Emma, Mr. Easy, big ups to Mr. Easy. And in the bet company, the betting company, Bet Power, sponsor a Ghana Premier League. This one he has gone beyond endorsing. As an entire company, sponsor a Premier League. So what he means is say, or your decision maker in how the markets in the car should go. And we are saying that no, that can pass, but we are restricting young Kofono from doing similar. It beats my imagination. So Samia Uku in his way and say, listen, me kwa ko attorney general and maybe sanu in sense be and seek the entire ye ni say ni nya ni say. But the point is, on mind be a regulation in India, then there's a recipe for anarchy and chaos. So yema yen tia say regulation the a year. Anything you can say na natna ha it's key. But how are you be call and I say be regulation no so no and so hu here. Because you see entertainers, the likes of Akofa and a few others, no endorsement deals. One of the revenue generation points are a bois. And you see, a couple of years ago, now company bois industry no pan in terms of support, events or saying, beverage companies. I don't call one TV show if you they were actually the kutayemu. Had the restriction by and the pair. Take off. It means that you are killing industry. No? What you need to do is say figure out a way obey like a coffee kind. Celebrities our power, our influence, our following. I think that only buy into a certain consensus. Say okay, because of more influence and more into we your advertisers, we winner champion the fact say 18+. Because over the period, no one used to do this voting, say by elections are. Celebrities they mujine nim.
Yeah, bridge cry overhead there.
You get it? Yeah.
Celebrities they do left, red light going.
Yes. Celebs na nyom we NCCE if I'm correct, National Commission of Civic Education.
And then you know say any friend say see something say something.
See something say something. But you one year from some unbelieve this front no. Celebrities. And so I mean regulate in a way you ain't affect you be daily bread. Because if you are telling me say betting and it's a fact there were evidence to show say betting a man could be a bankrupt. Affecting psyche. I mean UK cry say you be better come commit suicide. But these are adults. Of all the accounts that anybody can check, accounts of people who are into bankruptcy, or committed suicide based on gaming, betting, you know, these are adults. Adults will make a decision. So why don't you do a regulation where you collaborate with the likes of a conference and say, champion that if you are not 18 plus, do not bet. Why can't we do that? Instead of banning and I mean, come on. If you actually believe say the celebs have power, have influence, and can actually effect changes, then use them in a positive light. Because you can use them to champion clean-up exercises, to champion how voting should be done, to champion other related stuff. Then why can't you use them to champion, say, betting and gaming and lottery should be done in such a way, say, and affecting the younger folks? It's as easy as that.
As easy as that. Mr. Logic.
Empress.
Hey.
Me remwana. I mean remwana. I don't be able to say.
David, Empress and baby, I have a long while. Oh, I'm remwana. Say who we here go.
Empress, me who say.
I know because we now because I mean so.
I'm not referring to him. I won't refer to him. Now me can say I think Samia Oku saying say or call age hono. Me, I think we will not hear nothing. We will not hear from him. I'm saying it here.
Yeah.
Very good. Unse Okasa because from a little research I also did, I realized the gaming commission. So we are talking about gaming commission FDA. The gaming commission used to be under the Lotteries and the Betting Act, so it was regulated by NLA before the Ministry of Interior took over. The people of the arts no. Against Samia Ukune against Oko advocating Maye. It's like our leadership. I'm not talking of the ministry. I'm talking of the leadership, the various associations, the leadership of the arts. The leaders don't get serious. The sad thing is, anytime there is a problem, we need to identify the problem and put pressure, come together and then put pressure. But as I'm the bar, we don't even know, say, we have the right to advocate, agitate, and then follow up. Empress, that's the way by me. My dinner, me say, with the gaming commission, the leaders of the arts, we are supposed to go and petition the Ministry of Interior.
Yep.
The arts leadership, because it's the gaming commission which is an agent under the ministry that came up with this
that guidelines.
These guidelines, and one of their spokesperson lady came on radio. And the explanation she gave, it was so hollow and empty that any of our people could have stand against them, and then we go beyond her, and then petition the people at the top before it even gets to the AG. True. Because if you go to the AG, Oku is not a leader in the creative art. Why should he go and talk for us? It will be a passing argument. Because for no soon, he say, then it stays there. We need to find more diplomatic ways of doing things. I say. Excuse my word. Excuse my word. I'm saying it here because this is a bigger platform. So our leaders will know, say, this is Accra. The seat of government is here. We need to find the right quarters and go there. Petition them and follow up. Where is the leadership? Or say, couple of funders here. I say, we don't find formal ways of doing a thing. Din comedy di attempts ana obi aye pem body din pinifo na attempt so di o attempts am say kofu you are not serious so let them ignore you. This is a very simple issue. Where do we start from? I don't think that Samuel Oku is the right person to go and talk for us. The leaders should start talking. If they cannot go to the ministry of the minister Honorable Ambrose Derry, they should go and petition the Ministry of Art, Tourism, and Culture for him to call that shot So that the leaders of this our art, we should first of all go to the ministry, our ministry, put our case to them, and they will make the referral. That's why before it gets to the AG. Until maybe I didn't have the say Samia Uguso Kasama and thinking I tell Samia Ugu. I say I grow in AG.
No, I said yeah, so your leaders.
So now we need to identify who are the leaders.
No, but like before that can't say, you know, it's not like the leadership is sleeping.
Because Samia Ugu to say is going. We've been speaking since last year of this ban. Ola, is it just second thing you start here for 2 years?
The guilds and associations, no. I agree that some capacity building in your maybe here or say a cost on a restructuring be was say cost. So it's being done. Screen Actors Guild say we've taken the first step. Saba back together strongly. So we a screen actor. You're supposed to be a member of the Asia China or China Sunday Asia Kra. And you know, yes, it's also over meeting. And some of these things are enuntia Asia.
I know, I'm part of the group.
Yeah.
And I see what's going on there.
Artists, so that we can table them and champion it ourselves. Because I'm kind of saying, well, yeah, one kasa utimwa you know, we are coming together to make sure say Nyoma enko yema yenyinyina no. The girls will be strengthened and then we can take this thing forward.
Madam Anu, me tell me request say the leaders no penifo no pamocho. Say there is something with aging. Tell me to when I was 10 years no. When I became 20 no. Na imagine na dey na nsan ebem. Let's be very honest. Say your advocacy level no na minimum kakra. Pressure no ultimate pressure. Our leaders should start believing in the youth. We don't believe in passing on to the youth. Auntie Akofa say, again, then screens. She has been doing this for very long. You don't expect her to get up and be doing the rounds back and forth and doing all these things. The young ones can start doing the follow-up and take counsel from her. So they need to start initiating the young ones. And yes, they will blame you people. Because me say, we tell them to more 60, 55, be blame almost me person me pomo crack come again because yeah Empress because maybe I may want to show almost foundation and 2 year Empress. One 2 year can we nancy until me person me panic just say no can waka but that is not the avenue I guess here. I say let's deal with it heads on. Straight to the point. Well, before we come to the gathering of the
okay. Empress, now me pacho me say celebrities ne known faces or one year adverts or bet in the alcohol. Then about munidi.
O see anya didi. Yanya for some years here banding.
So why should it be a big deal?
And a bet in so
and a bet in so a coso.
Okay, so this is the case. All over the world, all countries are finding ways to be protecting young ones from this increase in betting and alcoholism and even smoking. A very, very delicate issue. Now, you can say next month here, UK could ban celebrities from advertising in betting and casinos and all those things. UK, 1st October, they are banning it. Known footballers, celebrities, everybody out.
And so, but why is it that we have Nigerians on our
side? You can't compare
we have no rules
to the Ghanaian economy.
The UK one, hold on. It's not by economy. What's a Ghana? Ye kasa, they be an ye who to tunkrofo. A koye maya, ye show moi, ye de omo to be me looking good. It's me them the better to UK. Pay UK, young Netherlands. Says no. Any quasi celebrities and as footballers, anybody with influence should never appear in any betting advert. Make me have a list of so many countries that have banned it, and others too have not banned it, but they tell you that every advert of this sort, you morning 10 p.m. to the next morning 7 a.m. to say the FDA for your modern. So it is something that is going on around the world because someone say betting is same kwada.
They should stop it.
They should stop the betting.
They should stop the advertising it.
Well, obi nso so deɛ no.
Exactly. The same thing.
But Ghana ni no, emra na omo ye no adwimpo no say ye dey bɔ mofra ho ban. Emra na adwimpo no. But sa emra na adwimpo na so na me hwɛ Netherlands for so minister asemo kan. It seems to be the same thing. Me pachoti. Also role models can be an appealing image of a successful lifestyle that is especially attracted to young people. Now we have seen the role models in advertisement that and are pulling effects on getting a lot of young people to gambling and playing for longer than justified times. It's to protect the vulnerable groups and young people in particular. I have banned the use of role models. Full stop. Netherlands, just this month.
Well, maybe all the assembly.
Oh, it's interesting. Mr. Tibisa said, he said, celebs appear in this advert. A comedian. It's you say you're banning, you know, are people hungry? Is it the only source?
What are you saying?
Okay.
Are we thinking about the younger people too?
Can I counter?
I can't speak like you.
No, when I started, I said because of the influence, the negative influence now, your followers, so in that sense, it's okay. But I'm saying that, as Socrates said, they are using other people to advertise, and they are still watching and they are still betting. So really, no.
How is that different?
Okay, so
maybe if it's me and 10 people will go betting, the ordinary person in quotes that they used, maybe 8 people will bet. But because it's me, it's 10. So yes, a little yes.
Okay.
But it's still going on. So then, don't advertise at all. Don't want to bet not because
it's maybe Samuel Kwase more kind of also Okwako Huan. No one yet.
No more.
A day or more. And parliamentary. Attorney General Gwedimin was this. It has to go back to Parliament for changes to be done. I know how long
amendments.
I know, sir, it was just a political way of saying things. Just to have a freedom to go.
Mr. Logical, but I'm not.
I mean, I think the man, the kind is also for council. One can so effective change. Maybe I will name into how could be same year. That's what he said. He's only going to seek counsel. But they make out and say, "Oh, can you change one chance? Oh, and I don't feel say, well, yeah, we be born in here." And say, yeah, but you are making this massive say, "Oh, I called the wrong place." Now,
no. There will be no change because Empress was passed in Parliament.
No problem. So there's nothing wrong if you name and I say so come here educating more. I don't think so. Anything wrong. Now, all I can be about the fact say UK for 1st October. That's not entirely true.
No, my guys, my banny BB. I may say the inclusion of celebs and footballers.
Yes, that is not entirely true. What they've done is actually to revise it, so that say what veteran now we say affect Akwala directly. Then you say you and I mean come on.
Say the Food and Drug Board for authority.
The same thing.
Who they see?
Because FDA
under the current rules, an advert is banned only if it is likely to appeal to more. Is likely to appeal more to an under 18 than to an adult.
So there's likely.
They're only revising it or more fine-tuned. Just like I said, you can use the likes of Akofine Mono to champion it.
But you have to do it.
It's not centered.
You get it.
Okay, so BBC used to say from 1st October, gambling companies will not be allowed to use stars.
So read further
to target under 18s. The Committee for Advertising Practice said this is just the headline. And this is where I'm from.
The stars, they will not be allowed to use the stars to target under 18.
No. It's for the adverts. All these gambling adverts, they all say plus 18.
So if you do the adverts, you will not do an advert that will target an under 18.
An advert, Ben Omi said target under 18. When the advert after a year, say gambling is for plus 18.
One who we JJ Okocha advert in that.
Emudia.
Nya oye wo DSTV no.
Debbie.
Oh, okay. I see. Onye bibia o. Osa. Sa no. Ebechi any young akwara bia obehwe. Abana kosua sa no. And in following that asan, what are you doing? You are being influenced to the product.
Nana Tio. Still on the UK bit. See the Advertising Standards Authority in UK ECA. Or say by ending these practices, our new rules invite a new era of gambling ads, more particular to the adult audience they can target, and more befitting of the age-restricted products they are promoting. So they are only revising it.
No, but is it not the case that they are taking away celebs?
They are not. They will still
are
keep
they
them.
or they not?
They are not.
They are not.
So we are only
BBC is saying they are taking them up.
No, when you read
the headline.
No, it's not in Oprah. What that you are
headline? Arnold,
I've read beyond the
headline. You should have gone through the
headline. I even read why they are doing that.
I'm reading from BBC. You read the headline.
I'm sure if I had said, I agree with you.
Is the headline you read?
You relax.
No, I'm not reading headline because we don't have too much time. Relax. Let me read it.
We have all the time.
Okay, good. Let's go.
Let me finish.
I have finished.
Who said the same headline? Who said me go into details and give you the revision of the rule? And check the headline on the mass. UK to ban gambling ads featuring sports and reality TV stars. But when you read further, you actually realize
it's different.
They're only tweaking it.
Yeah, tweak.
So adverts on air appeal directly to Kwaladia and a break. But then if a appeal to adults or more,
so it's just an editorial.
No, but see, this is where the confusion is. Arnold. All the adverts, relax. All the adverts that are made for sports betting and everything in UK says this is for plus 18. Nana Toboneti. Advertising show you,
but the content
show you
is what
plus 18. So before everything, even this advert now, is for the plus 18. Now, the new regulation is that footballers are near do more yet to say Ronaldo. They even mention Ronaldo in the story. Say Cristiano Ronaldo and the rest should not be used in adverts again.
No, that's
Can you find it?
No, it's not in the same article I'm reading. But when you read further, it's just that they are tweaking it, and I'm giving you statement.
Because look, footballers and celebrities banned from gambling.
Let's just say that we the celebrities will sacrifice for the good.
You don't have to sacrifice. You shouldn't do it. Don't do it.
We don't sacrifice. We'll be poor.
So if
and then that's my deep power.
For the younger ones, no. And
wait, and now see with some rules, whether you are a celebrity or not. But it must come with some guidelines. It's any Arnold kind about content. And content in terms of classification, per the content, ubeti may use even drugs in the production. But how you use it, and only bet say whether it's for adults or for children.
Exactly.
And the same thing can be applied to this advert.
Last one.
Me I support say me a advert in the cry.
And I say. The identity be no whether celebrity
or celebrity or ye news no but the no ye how we will apply it. Simple.
Onim dey intriguing kakra.
Obi am fan identity all last one.
Let's see FDA any gaming commission.
Okay.
Yeti high before omode restriction buy no. Any empirical evidence and as a data be HSO. Celeste for no endorse betting companies no. This number of Nkwala and Omako into, betting at home. Nothing. And from 2020 to now, Omaka okay, you're banning celebrities from endorsing betting companies. Almost for data, the answer my castle. Exactly.
I feel money endorse.
You see the point?
Betting
because auction So basis being when you go to the UK like we already are, they'll actually give you figures. So between this time and this time, no, 1 million or 2 million people no, and are more affected by betting. They give you empirical evidence, but they just sit and say, "Oh, it may affect." What is that?
And then it may affect the celebrity too.
Exactly.
How?
So bring me an empirical data to tell me, say, "Oh, before celebs no ebe endorse no na say nkofo ahwe say na na affect omo
after mo endorse
give me some from figures so that kasa because okay but what dem try na ma kan kra na mo ko mi kakra
na celebrity endorsement kakra yi
kakra we Empress me come dey chat
the issue statement
the discussion
is not about statement, it's about data.
The whole discussion is tilted towards the fact that we need the
deal as a
deal. We need this deal. If I say yen kasana by who say say the name boy. Any implications no. See na yen PHP tell me yen embassy what do you call it? Secret. Some man no be that. Secret me no. So me who be. No more sponsor Miss Ghana. But into here there e be ben no be no. Whether you use celebs or not. It men can say, Ola will say, and we are calling for this. We are calling for this because our livelihood depends on this. I don't know what I say. Yeah, my enkasa. I want you now, Chemo, but me no one yachting because my show will say, Ola, or yes, celeb. Celeb, because as a man, Empress, celeb can see a partner to honor. Put him deal say no. We say anything we are calling for a repeal. No,
Empress, will you advertise?
Empress, will
you advertise for betting?
Okay. You have.
I'm a high sense fan.
You have a big stake in this industry.
Me celebrity, me interest.
Celeb. Now what are we even with you?
Okay, to answer.
But me person who say, me who say you have a say in this issue. The patrons here advocacy. Me you won't say be me person stand out of it to create a balance. It's a matter of balance. It's a matter of an appeal. Into one go now find here. I'm not for job. Say the job, yeah.
Matthias.
I mean, you know, man. Okay. I don't say no. You know.
But the percent you used to celeb never.
Near manage here, near revision. Maybe I manage situation. No.
Me patrol.
I go for come with because they jumping next.
Ocean music videos. A lot of the music videos. If you see the near nudity in it, now no do can once. Because the effect, no, I'm saying is that the effect is also having on our young children. No?
And these music videos are
so say no your mom can't no wager now it's going on. And it's being done by our celebrities. Celebrities now yes a music video no. And they say Kolano.
Catch a secret and now
saying Kolano.
And the music video na saying Kolano.
Who will be? No, me can't the ones now.
It's not good to the.
Oh, the best of count
because of like I'm saying, it's like almost nude.
We my dear, and no me blame me emba no. Social music video na when we say be me ni ho da.
Maybe. So remember they show body.
Oh, it depends. Top. It depends. But who say Bema there we are on the receiving end. Bema doesn't really have nothing.
Only member who says sparks are no more
no one who says spark I can say explicit that. This spark is explicit. We need to.
We gay our kind of.
Empress, the only say the young ones coming. No, Omufi say to get in the music video and showing yourself some huge achievement. We also need to start talking to the directors and you know the concept that they
now someone him saying all these things and I'm told.
Say
restricted Ghanaians and Krano. The social media platform.
Social media will also project anything as no.
Watch it. Okay, inti bato
Mami fa betting nisi. Mami, ma monitor watch it. Enye ne. Ni hu se wo ye ensan bet da. Komade.
Strongly go.
Apacho komade.
There would who some there.
Who no asema ye kan wo ye mu role model. because you have principles.
Debbie Ola, I can't be the case here.
Then who your case, but me do your example, keke. Because almost say if they don't do it, accommodate you. Onye be that. Check it.
And sound vet, my be that check.
When jai.
Yeah, onye be that.
I don't remember.
Not beginning of career in 2003.
Check.
I check.
But why be that?
But so see, you need to say.
Oh, cano. Oh, bisa. You wanted to prove say onye be that.
Oh, my be the my.
Okay, Empress. Factually, men no. But me monitor we are new to
2004, 2003.
And we individual decision.
But me why announcement
me?
There be some now 2 year miss you are misinformed.
What's last? Who
There be but you are misinformed.
Me ma honga sao.
But me the other me
we cannot say I'm will be anye bet na bet accommodate no. It doesn't make sense to me.
So wait,
the Committee for Advertising Practice CAP has announced that the gambling and betting companies will be banned from featuring high-profile celebrities in any of their adverts in the UK. Top footballers, prominent sports people, social media influencers, reality TV stars, individuals that might have had strong appeal to under 18 will no longer be permitted to appear in gambling adverts. Full stop. BBC.
BBC can I say
www.anod.
No, it'll be the same. Anyway, and the same thing. Who points details then they break it down for you.
Anyway, Nanka, you become one topic answer, but Nanka, you pursue a commercial break. You coba, you won't come and see be a fine way, a baby. And you know, you trying so ha. Naya Quanim. Nebuchadnezzar, you were trying one bar. You ever pen na erijumedian ashes so, and into me da Amalina say, no matter Ruta Life Herbas for Umunupa, and Betway, and ye can for the love of the game, Wintino. Yakwa anima Agbeve Herba, Agbeve Hospital, Yedoma say, contain furniture, Yedoma say, Hi Lady Virgin Wash, Hi Lady Mixture. And also, you don't want and out insecticide, spray, and mosquito quell. You don't want to say Remy spices. You don't want to say. I was for I and a Ruta Life Herba, Ruta Life. Yeah, that what for you say. Woman in China home. Yeah, but it's Okay, we say for me mama kwaba. Yaba minim say so why dey o twen yen se be kwaba. Yatena si enkomo a etwa to a yeba bedie and say yebeka ye film industry mu enkomo kakra. National Film Authority no eye NFA e ho asem ne yeba beka. Eye nsem bia nyame anim ni se enya sibre na enye nwanwa because ya aka and a socket wa ha as a clarification board me dem bro for nyenti obi anim se metia normal and clarification board chairman ya ba beka and committee chairman say whichever way chairman and semenya ha crank and komonki ni ye hia wa ha pa nti akwaba na ye beka ehwo an semester tefri wo okay NFA say obi bi say NFA say na be chechem
well make I say NFA a National Film Authority na emra the NFA na e baaye no e mra bia obi a wadi sinetwa echi achepa no na mra like we waited for it like Moses said the 10 commandments e baaye emra Israel for train Moses no na ye train sa emra we pa na emra no make I say for over 20 years ni edi hujuma niema sa niema we nyina cheye no fa na no na efri yen filmmakers no by then no ne yemu ache omo a sebi mpreduasa na omo ye mpanifo e wo hodeda o ebi kwati ku ye academians no gafta ne niema omo kwati omo ku then you have the other group no so no a 5-pack and also ni eku na mentime ho ase bi wo ho mistrust and wo ne say already no last time me try mama history kakra bi about the industry baby free bedru baby intina santa wantawa no e wo ho a ebinom e feel say yen die ebinom ko school da ne o kita camera o mu twa intini there was a suspicion say ye di mra bi ba aba be kan ya hye intina I'm telling you say for the 20 years more than 20 years ni nyina no ne sa tawantawa ne wo ho akosi say emra no e baaye good na ade a eye me anhoaho a eno nso me pren emra ne so no eye se ne ye nya ne say eye industry for no enna eyi omu nipa edi akọ board ne so na ban so strategic agencies a ehwe ye industry nti say make I say copyright Ministry of Information and nyina no ewo reps ewo board ne so nti omotena sia the proposals no ebe free industry no and our board so. Then it will be deliberated there, and then NFA will handle it, run the day-to-day administration of the proposals. No, until we enemy in say at least no, this is a board that is going to represent the industry.
There's a 2016 na sa Emrai.
No,
Eba.
Yeah.
2016 then me call last so time na ola meka say na o party na government.
Yeah, true.
Inti ubaka say mo na pass
yeah, passage no pacho. The first one was passed under Nana President Kufuor.
Okay.
Emra we passing before under President Kufuor. Any yan your call ye petition say no. Nya ya pass no say the tie no no yempe. And or see okay. Yem fam go back. And no me san by nyame adom. 2016 yes san pass EBM.
So what is the difference?
Oh me ma history. So biatias.
Na de ye pass here de na say san tam san de go back. Say ya cancel passing. Inti ya pass it. It is a passing in 2016 now. Why are you so defensive? Say this
is not defensive. This is information sharing.
Yes, 2016 year passing man.
Until 2016 no. You pass here how many years?
This about I'm saying for 6 years. December is 6 years.
Until then I'll be right now. You can't NFA. Ejuma esi wana ye pass say me ye no. Ubetumi aka say ye na ejuma no.
Nana NFA no CM no ka say is a total failure.
Total failure.
Yes, omodi ehwamo kese papa.
Me pa choma me ko board member o meba. Anta kofa meba o. You are a board member.
I am not here in the capacity as board member.
But you are.
Yes, me a board member of the NFE. But I have met Numre way.
Yeah, I'm say
Mamba ha as board member, ha as industry player, me a actor, me a producer, not as board member.
Fine, me say what type you
yes, now me yeah small correction be answer no mark so. It was 2016. Now
December.
It was passed. Yes, but it was not in operation. Into all countries, 6 years that the NFA has been there. The NFA has not.
Empress was passed in 2016, so my number and dating was because of the passage, not NFA.
Yes, but she's linked it straight as if that.
Okay,
what you said. So NFA was just
and
2019.
You as industry player, not as a board member, and class. Even add more reasons why it's a total failure.
No. I wasn't called here as a board member.
I understand you. But now we shy away from that. No, it makes me even feel more unsatisfied.
I don't think he's shying away.
I'm not.
But are you still a board member?
Yes, I'm a board member.
And to say, oh, I need to want somebody else. And you bet me at your wide home.
It depends on what you're talking about.
Hey, sir. Board member, and it depends on what I'm talking about. We are talking about NFA. Now, share board in general. Before we can go deeper, let's look at the board. As a board member, right now, who is the CEO? Who is the chairman?
Executive secretary.
There's an executive secretary. And a chairman, and then the board members.
Yes, so who is the executive secretary right now?
Well, I'm sure everybody in the industry knows.
Oh,
is it the same people? And that's all, and as a board, no?
No, the same people now, except one person from NAFTI. Or no, I get busy with something else until they brought somebody to replace him on the board.
On the board?
To the same people now on the board.
I know the only board members, no? Chairman, executive, secretary.
Chairman, David Donton. Executive Secretary Juliet Asante or San Fernando Yasantua. Board members, me name the entire assemblage of the board members, just a few. So ABA say answer Kofabe Boyan, ABA change who the board members are. I mean by name. If
board members no, as Socrates said no. Representatives from
different
industry also. So there are 6 of us from the industry at Yobosu. The ABF FIPAC, ABF Crew Association, ABF ASOC, Actors Guild, Women in Film and Television, Copyright Office.
You represent?
Yes. Copyright Office, NAFTI,
Audiovisual Rights.
Ministry of Information.
Yes. That's not my. They're supposed to be.
Hey, sorry, Ministry of the Ministry of
The
Tourism.
ministry itself, yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Ghana Actors Guild.
Etinana se metimi aboa the Act 935, governing body of the authority. We are section 4. Or say the governing body of the authority is a board consisting of a chairperson, and B, one representation from Copyright Office nominated by the Attorney General's Office, one rep from each of the following nominated by the ministers of the relevant sector. The Minister of Tourism, Ebema Rep Bako, Minister of Communication, Ebema Rep Bako, National Film and Television Institute, Ebema Rep Bako. Now, B group in one rep from the following organizations: 1, Actors Guild, Film Producers Association of Ghana, Ghana Academy of Film and Television Act, Women in Film and Television, Collective Management Organization of Audiovisual Rights Owners, which is ASOC, and then Film Distributors and Marketers, and a Film Crew. It is a nipa etoso nsui industry for associations rep I wo and omo di kan a omo ye be enum asensia no omo ye aban so a rep
2 more.
if I say
2 more.
yes sorry
ENF.
and 1 rep nominated by the television stations giver for a day obi by then the executive secretary.
Yep. Complete.
One say topic where a bad may debate Mr. Logic so kakra. You can say yen somewhere higher in our leaders must fight for us.
Very good.
Let's take an enemy. I betting
issue.
a day I issue ya can one same thing. Number 4 has Socrates. Do you think say NFA board no mu ye juma I say so mu ye mine?
Personally okay, personally Ubisamia my expectations pa ne de delay kakra because I thought say ni go through and then ni intira ni fighting for NFA no nka they will hit the grounds running because ya di enkomo nyina esi yes ya ye bibia esi ye bia me kai say before your friend say ye be setting up the committee you know you call you could do 3 days you discuss the challenges of the industry in terms of marketing who challenge because you who say no ya dia ba ko di ehwambo ye di nyina wi ye no na in anticipation say it will be handed even to the NFA when they come. Now, yes, I am away in a basin. One of the reasons why even I have a problem, pressure, me personally, no, because the expectation from the industry, no, on the board, no, is so high. Because problem no, could do baby na ba say okay, you need emra an institution ekita mra they manages ade no you fan say your ban distribution your ba see chiche dates how to distribute regulation the emma distribution
FRB.
Yes, FRB we set it up as private organizations they are set up emra bia ante achiri in terms of parliamentary and legal binding bia new it is just association members obitimi tugum watuagum na kodi police station central police station e ko drew ho ya cancel na the commander then I say na say mamu kan dey say ya mama association amra nti obi ka say o free mu a e dey na mu betimi dey aye no association me an me dey me freedom of association me nyebiem but samra na ye mra na ye a big guide distribution challenges, but it has no legal backing. Until now, we were hoping that when the law is passed, now the NFA comes into being, these are some of the things that they will just pick from us and run with it. And since they were industry players, what table ni hubi, and yes, she said among us, ne de could drew and one say. Yede two baby yes here the two now feed ya binding these were our expectations and man getting problems I'm telling you say problems war industry mu near industry cut down minina no yenim ninina ya keninina yenim kwa ye fa so ye dey solve all these problems omo cost set so a ye giom location fee actor cost set so ne ye gini location fee producer no actor no location fee. Is it right?
It's not right, but you are part of them.
Yeah, so we thought say when they come they were going to check these things and it's not rocket science. Yeah, see who quite be first way they be. Intimacy one me bisa me say and when the pressure is coming on me personally it's coming because makojina at a point makojina baby ashebo akasa bebre amobia si okay you do wachi now you do baby munya de keke enye bibia
enti me pacho eden anta cover who as an artist, but I think say where the other who be shooting. No as a cambu no preko. As a board member, we talk about your issues every day. And then they keep you board no say when you're active.
Board me ejuma.
How?
I don't know. The board is working. Your plan wo eno na ye fulu ye de ye ejuma. Well, the thing is expectation as so critical. Expectation are very high because we advocated 25 years for NFA to come. Ye who remu the TG mu advocate ya for this to happen. And I say obia like more expect magic wand be say a be human sentence na nyoma ya twen ya cheno will just happen overnight. But don't forget, say this is not a private association that you just sit down, take the decisions, and the following day you are implementing. A government agency. And you have to go through the processes for and I say delays be abano. Which Yankasa Yenim says delays be aba. But government agencies, you can't just say something today and tomorrow start implementing it. It's about trend never see. As for working, we are working. There are a lot of things on the table. There are a lot of things on paper, and we are following them.
I know.
And yes, we are working. But one thing, so me person cannot, is that one who most times when you sit on this show or other shows, and then we wash our dirty linen in public. Yeah, back industry now some yeah. We shouldn't forget, say. We are trying to get everybody together. We want to move forward. We are looking for investors. We are looking for business people and staff to invest in this sector. We want to place Ghana as the film hub of even Africa. What you say? Make it big. Say, they should come here and shoot films here in Ghana. Mr. What's a Meta Forum, Meta Cinema Forum, baby, trying to get investors to come because within Africa, no, cinemas are a war Africa shop. Cinemas are war Ghana is shop. And see, there's a huge gap. And see, no, yeah. There are local things that affect filmmakers. Yeah. And see, no, abutreni yebinya. But we are working, and we should try as much as possible not to be condemning the very industry that we want to project out there.
Me pacho we de min chawano, but so ka say my who e dirty linen or public there be because public na ne no mu dealing. And omo aso no so mu hu issue no come my. And from Socrates the board sat down somewhere in court for 3 days. You know the problem.
No, not the board.
The people before the board, the industry
yeah.
people sat down, and the same industry people are. Some are part
were you there?
In the board.
Not the Kwebu. I was in the whole one.
Okay.
Are part of the board right now. If you look at the executive secretary, chairman, no, these are not small names. To be saying, say. And we've waited for a while now. Arnold. No. Sisi atina kaze betting and the Kenya painful and komu can be mine. I said, what bread and I
found near Shano Pound, harvest at 17. I shouldn't say, I know it is some way. But the point is, what to say, law no, I'm for 25 years.
And a
yenya law. NFA, I'm inaugurating in 2019, 2020, 2021. Yeah, 2022.
When the new government came, on say once a new government comes, automatically all boards are dissolved.
But
Yeah,
the same board, the
for
same
10
board
months,
now
for
was
10
maintained.
months. Yes, so for 10 months, that's you're talking almost 1 year.
But
it
the
was
board
not
wasn't changed.
inaugurated. It is not like we've worked for 4 years. No,
So how long have you worked?
it was that 1 year. 1 year inauguration. No, no 1 year, Papa. And government was there was election. And for almost another year, the board was not reconstituted. Not just our board.
With all due
it was
respect
almost-
to you.
So it's barely 2 years.
No, it's more than 2 years.
When were we
2019, 2020.
we were reconstituted October last. Was it October last year?
2020, you were working. 2021,
You've been working.
you've been working right from the middle of 2021 to this time.
October.
Yes, you are
The
still.
board was reconstituted in October last year.
Go the TDA no they cannot. They can't answer me.
Ola pesa okasa akasa o.
Make us abasa on frame it na
Minya fro ba say what do anu abetum na dey.
me fan to us.
Debi na no
Yeah,
ja.
when we say boards meet once in a quarter go.
Yo, one tia kofa.
When we
See,
say
I see, I know excuses are all they make here. What may I chance you?
no, there are no excuses. I'm saying that we are working. There's a plan, and we are going by it.
What's the plan?
I can't tell you here.
There is no plan.
There is a plan, and we are keeping to it.
I not fetch him what.
We are keeping to it.
Unim, this is the reason why
There is
you're
no
bread.
plan obese ni dey.
Mami,
There's
wetin
a
na you're
plan.
bread no. Unim, mami kan kwencho. Ye kan kwenche omo mo hwe nyina. Anti akofati yi. So kan asem no anka ni okọ board meeting a ye betwi nanim.
Yeah.
Eti no ode nsem ne wade no.
Nah.
Eti omo ya makwa kwese board members obi asu so obekasa because enchai ba ku pie bekasa because na me no. Omo call meeting just last week. It was all about the person.
How do you know that?
How do I know?
info?
I'm an industry person.
Are you on the board?
Mami, that board now, Motis, we demonstrated for that board to be set
I
up.
was part of the demonstration.
Thank you. We are chilling. It wouldn't say, I am here as an industry person.
No,
that.
but
On pen of one sem because of where between him. And I don't understand,
that's
Mami.
not so.
Say when you for 25 years for this to be here.
That is why
I
I'm
think you
saying
should be the
that
first
we are
person.
working.
But you are here saying you are working. Meanwhile, what board no so musu. As a mushi. And you don't see anything.
Who was so?
There's nothing you do on that board that we don't know.
Really?
Send your program or piece or beat me send the board minutes. MOB no. That is the same thing. Because Mr. Mimales, me must say industry reps or so are you saying that my rep on the board will not report to us what happens there? Why are you so afraid? And dear Kaka no won't say to Muntiminka asem na obi a person odi asem ni see.
We are not.
It is a Muntiminka my yen come out. Dear Dikanye.
You don't
board
have
na
facts.
wo no.
Nyawo kano. Injira so.
It is the mechanic enya no kwana yifrim. Meet me at us.
Ola based on facts no so can be na nya I expect Auntie Akofa to give us the fact.
So bet me kwa dia.
Enti manenko.
Die tie ni. Enra.
Ne ano da kasa wi.
More time.
No, Mr. Kwan free no.
Oh, definitely I'll talk. Don't worry.
One person make us.
Olaf, go.
Enra.
Ola tazo.
Enra. Amukoshia minister, deputy minister. Now before the fish new NPP for starting board members in Ekanka industry reps no. Omucho krata koma minister say. Di kan. Ompese omuhia no. Na no maybe course or board no so money nye ho. E no man be ni the one. Omo say David don to ye board chairman no. Onyade. One mre dodo. To ye nyini free or two. Executive secretary Mami Juliet. Ono so no wa fa adwuma na bo no bo. Won ne board ne ndi nkomo.
Enra letter.
There be a previous letter mo de command minister.
Okay.
Wa fa adwuma na bo no bo a. Obeye bibi awie ansa kwa na board no krate. Omo say ombeti bibi na bedwa
Media.
Meanwhile, also your board, you report it to them.
So, what back home? Mante and Kofa in film. And I go for Yampa and Yampa.
Why not this letter? No,
Yeah.
no, you see, what I'm saying is say, we shouldn't sit here and condemn this industry. Yeah, you know. Industry.
Okay, and Auntie Akofa original, what mammy
yeah. Industry.
Oh, pellet na me baby let na ma.
Don't do that. No, because tie. So unya letter na it's even wrong. Someone said the can any letter. at a board meeting. About
Meba.
Yes.
Meba.
Okay.
Meba. Public letter
any public.
Meet me in Canabonti if she's not comfortable with it. But as industry player, tell me, Mami Kawasemi, answer near passes Samra we no. Your friend Nipa Kakrebi, I'm saying near 6 or 7. In your Kushia Parliamentary Select Committee. You drew one eye about your parliament for the baby dim common, or Accra City Hotel. Na Baba Jama friend was say, Socrates way. And I so Uniha. And I say until say this Socrates Baba become meeting we one. Yeah, in your meeting. And no, because but Socrates were MPP. This is an NDC, I mean, majority kind of discussion. So no, it's about film industry, so there's no politics. Or me afraid Socrates, Jina what chamber Socrates we buy and suddenly a satisfied meeting. That's what baby I'm it means so even one know as politician, nana kuma, I didn't dana kuma so. Say be and you're all inclusive and money in your political. It is a nay your baby doing pempe so na say musro say mo be address issue, munya na address issue. Let alone come minister na make one person can. This is the two main issues. Yenyi board chairman free ho. Na ES no executive secretary yenyi free ho. Minister responded to that letter. One few.
That's not true.
Okay. So which one is true? Which one is true?
That's not true.
Okay, which one is true?
At the time, this so-called letter you're talking about, at the time the letter was sent, it's the period that the board was dissolved. It was not reconstituted. So there was no board, actually. And so, then the minister had just come into office, barely a month.
No, that's not correct.
So the minister had just come to office.
So that's not correct.
So if there's no board, then why not the letter no correct?
Good question.
There was no board, so therefore, now I hear null and void because say there was a letter like that. It couldn't work because there was no basis in Showbiz anymore because at that time the board was dissolved.
Okay.
Nana, I know Obama, Obama. Nana, me in kind one more sign letter no.
And I make sure was
but the thing is that Omunya a board member.
And to me, I
letter no would come out minister no.
Yes.
But okay, Anja go for
yes.
But the understanding was that say yes, reconstitute board now. This was what they are giving you. Say, adia ma ye feli yeni. It in so na ye correction no. Correction be ama.
Someone some fanko.
Ye no nanchen. Okay. And no ye wie sa letter no. That anyway ye. Eno mukushia honorable Macroke Kumanti. Think he said feedback of that previous letter was going to be given to them. When they go see, oh, muye busia entino bibia ni amunya abotre na munye ne kakrakra bibia be upon meeting.
Hwana ka muye busia.
Honorable Deputy Minister.
Now who be?
Empress.
Hey.
But some can letter also let you after what me actually the can letter fast by.
Okay.
So this is the problem.
This is not
one.
This is not
they
helping.
are so scared to talk about their problems. Yen na ye wo from. What they assume nko na yen ye bre. Yen we want to have solutions. DMYNE we set up a dear friend film classification committee.
You want my secretary done anything?
Ni obedane so obetena. Film classification committee any di papa eto ano.
Hola, why are you making
me patcho mami? Ye di papa eto.
Am I the topic?
Yeah, yes, yeah,
patcho me topic no.
No, we are discussing NFA is part of film classification committee. Yeah, we see a Babe launch film classification committee. And will be say over my dead body.
Will be bang.
Me person be personal. Or board. So also over my dead body the best are launching. Ye bugu soon ye call launching. As I grow secretary or ye in name chairman of film classification committee. But I can tell you say there's a director for film classification.
Hey.
No secretary no timi yan foko.
Secretary ampa.
Jano.
You only have the position by
wait.
So you don't know there's a director for classification. Why is he scared? That's not Musra.
To tell me say me nye fuko. Come on, please.
Or say there's nothing you can do about
There's
what
nothing you can do about the director for classification. Can you do anything about it?
But
is it in the law?
Tell me, no, but I'm doing my job.
Yeah, but you see,
I'm doing my job.
No.
Okay.
So
I'm doing my job. You are making me look like
as the chairman, no. Well, la person just opposition obi gina ho. And I will tell you.
The law stipulates my position and what I have my committee. I meet with my committee. We have our deliberations. We have our working plan that we are doing. Fine. Man can't answer industry players say the expectation of the committee, you know, fine, yintimi achieve it. Yeah, I started. But nema yesi yintimi achieve it.
Okay. I know.
Yes. So is there a director for classification? No office in Ebra.
He's not the chairman. I'm the chairman.
So what's the functions of the director?
Thank you.
As the secretariat.
Which secretariat? Nana
I didn't hear.
Law na yedi ye juma no. Law no say ye inform classification committee. Na minister appointed the chairman.
Correct.
There's nowhere in the law say ye appointed director of classification. It's executive secretary.
For administrative purpose, if they appoint a director of classification.
See,
your problem in
the law, no.
Yeah, can't.
Yeah. The way we take industry issues and wash it out like this.
So what should we buff it now?
No, I'm saying that we are doing more harm than good to this industry. This same industry we want to build. I'd rather we say, share in your ma. That would help. Guilds, associations, how are they working? How are we strengthening them? This, that. We are actors. You and I are actors. Royalties. We don't get royalties.
But one never did
we don't. So we should be.
It's not in place.
You are the last person to even complain about royalty because on the NFA, ASOC chairman ACOB, ask him why you are not getting royalties. You don't come and ask us.
So I'm saying that. Share your girls, no. Because if the girls are not strong, nothing is going to happen. What's your say? We should have strong girls that are. So if my guild, for instance, what's your say, or the Actors Guild should be advocating.
But only by agent say, well, guild no, and to me you're strong. If say anything, no, and you're strong.
Thank you.
We too. What's like Actors Guild? If Actors Guild have things they've tabled, they can bring it to NFA. If my association has things they've tabled, 5-pack, 1, they can bring it to NFA.
Yes,
like girls, apart from what we as board is working on, girls far like okay, say yenim pass royalties near ye. I'm saying everything is a war. It can only go as fast. Maybe I race and can aye faster. But good. Unfortunately, it can't go faster. But yeah. So I'm saying, say about so now, film industry now. Yeah, can you my bonnet fan hosano? Yeah, pamo your investors. And now, then people think that we are not serious. People think that we are divided. People think they will look at the industry in the way I say, but that is not so. And let's rally round and support and bring the issues. Let's table them.
But Auntie, these are the issues. The issues are the facts. Say, law na mukutana, enye na mudi yejuma. Objects. We a board member. Objects, any functions of the board, no.
Can we find a different approach to? If you're saying that there's something that you find wrong, if there's something that you find wrong, is there an approach you can take to bring it instead of
which approach? You've been giving the law. So work with the law. You are not working with the law. And then you're telling me something.
I think somehow I will stand to agree with Auntie Akofa. Number one, Ola is playing politics. No, I'm coming. You are not the only person who has information, please. You are not the only person who has information. I'm not a filmmaker. You are a filmmaker. So I wouldn't want to challenge you in your area, but I'm telling you that I have information. The way, Empress, the NFA is not working on. From my intel, separatists, insubordination, that is their problem. Also, Olakacho said they had meeting yesterday. How did he know they had a meeting? How did he have the letter? I'm coming. they are playing their own mafia game against them. Ola is a movie maker. Now, I expected, say, even though the NFA, no, they are not, I mean, proactive as he expected, no. This is not where to say, I'm saying I have their duty activities as well. They are supposed to be the overall, umbrella for the movies. Yeah. Say, if the movies will work, I say NFA. Because me a movie maker, no, I don't want to go into details, but I want to tell Ola that this is not the time to play politics with the issue the NFA has. No, that's what you are doing. How did you? No, please. When you guys, you see, I was very quiet when you guys were talking. I didn't talk. Let me speak because you said that they had meeting with the minister yesterday. That's an interview. You even have a copy of their letter. How did you get a copy? No, you say you are an industry person. So you don't even want. I know. Stop saying please. Okay, when you guys were speaking, I was quiet. I'm not speaking for the NFA, but I'm telling you that you are playing politics. Are we here to blame an NFA that they can't even respond? The lady is not here speaking. She's here speaking as an actress. Now, she has switched to speak as a board member, which she told her she don't want to do. You are pushing her to the wall. So she has to defend the board. Empress, do you know the solution to the NFA? Someone told me that the NFA, like they said, it's made up of persons from Gamro, ASOC. They have people from the industry.
There's no Gamro.
You mentioned it.
ASOC copyright.
Sorry, ASOC copyright. I told you I'm not a filmmaker, but I'm giving you information I also have with my 360 knowledge I have about this area. If the NFA will work, they will have to take industry people out of this issue. What do you mean? No, I'm coming. You can shake your head.
Because we are all shaking our head because they are all coming.
You have NBC. I told you
are doing politics.
Oh, come on.
What is politics?
That's what you are doing. That's why I'm coming back there. Empress. They have that is what Ola is doing. NDC, MPP politics don't play or NFA. How? Tell me if I'm lying. You say
that's a lie.
No.
That is a big lie.
Wait, please. I'm not. Empress, I need my floor. I need the floor.
So if this is the information you have, then it's disappointing.
Let me finish. Ola, you saying that's a lie. I know where you stand. Please let me finish. You can counter me anyhow you like, but I'm going to make sure I don't speak against you.
Nobody is playing politics on the board.
I'm not saying the board. I said the NFA.
Yeah, but the NFA.
So if you want me to mention the board, if you want me to give you my intel, you will push me to start mentioning name. I'm speaking to defend your cause because I've seen that you are being pushed to the wall to speak as a board member, which you're not supposed to do. And I'm telling you with my intel, no, insubordination can. I say, I know the so and so on the board. Mrs. Me say, I'm not no. My money road my money road money play that. You know, if I not give instructions, I know. Is that not who you instruct me? This is the game they are playing there. You are telling me I'm lying. You are lying. To mention name.
Mention name. You are lying.
Empress,
you are lying.
If these two guys dare me,
you are lying. You are lying.
I will not give you my source of information.
You are lying.
I'm telling you
are lying.
You are lying. You have no intel.
You have no intel.
Oh really?
Very wrong intel. No intel.
But
you are pushing me and I will mention name.
You are lying.
You don't have anything. Your stance.
You don't have anything.
These two people here. Empress, wait. Ola and Arnold.
Yes.
It's connivance to play against this
Master Jai.
You are playing politics. You have no information. Now, how did Ola know that they had meeting yesterday? How did you get
He's a radio host.
Does it matter radio host? Is it a filmmaker? Is it a filmmaker?
It's both.
It's not a filmmaker. Confidential letter you have it already.
I'm disappointed. Very disappointed.
You are political. You are paying a political advocacy.
Because you are not at that meeting.
They are trying. They are just distracting my point. Learn to behave, please. When I'm making my point. When I finish, you can counter me. Behave.
Yes, sir.
You see how long I stood?
Yes, sir.
I sat quietly, watch you guys speak until I came in.
Yes, sir.
I said, behave yourselves, please.
Please behave for
behave
me
yourselves.
right now.
We all have the duty activities of the NFA. I have it on my phone. I've researched into them. I know everything about them. I'm not a filmmaker. Yes. Allow me to speak. Missy, she said that this is not the right place to wash the dirty side of the industry, which I agree with her. The problem is the NFA is supposed to be the overall umbrella to run the movie. Because movie now, that family, say it's their fault. Movie now, you see, I have Basano, NFA any fault. It's me share where Ola is standing and attacking the lady, you know, because I don't so open your hand and they
but my hand are open to the problem. Make I don't open my arm again.
Empress, I said, you said that when Akofo was speaking and I even tap. He said, did you look at me? Why am I tapping? Because when someone is speaking, you give a body language. What are you doing?
I need the fit.
Let me finish.
I need the fit.
Why you go fit? I'm not speaking your language. How you go fit? Empress. So
me pay.
Mami Lande. I'm not a filmmaker, but I will resist them from dirtying the industry. I will not allow you guys.
Thank you.
It's a simple thing. They are also playing Socrates a victim because Olano Okravik point be on Socrates. Tiano corner Socrates. That's Socrates is also running from his defense. This is what they are doing. It's the politics they are playing. Ola particularly. Ola is playing a political stance on this issue. NFA no, wouldn't the way around who a filmmaker. When was the last time you made a film? You know the problem that the industry have. This is not where to come and condemn and point and start calling people names. Speak solutions here. Because I'm not sure you are ready to privatize the NFA. You cannot. So it will still be run by government. And you know, the bureaucracy is part of governance. So how do you change things? Then if that's the case, we should dissolve the whole board. We have to dissolve the NFA. That's how you refer to the honorable. As honorable can say, that is the right way to go about it. He advised them to go and solve their problem. How is that not right? How is that not right?
But people are not in the industry. Thank
you. Is run by industry players. They have private sectors. Our industry is facing this problem because we think that people who are in the practice are always the right people to do what? To run it. But not always. Not always.
I'll come back to Arnold.
But he said something like you were saying that the film industry now at Japan, you blame the NFA.
Oh, because you are supposed to be the umbrella to run the whole administration of the industry.
We are independent filmmakers. I'm a producer. I haven't been able to produce. How is that the NFA's fault?
Because you are a board member, you're supposed to know your problems and then present it to government. You're supposed to know the problems.
So me as an actor and a producer now, let's say I'm not part of the NFA.
Can you say you are not part of the NFA?
No, I'm saying that. Let's say I'm not part of it.
Yes.
And I am a producer. I haven't produced. Why would I blame them NFA?
You being a part of the board cries at your advantage because now you can't direct with the ministry.
Why are you blaming people not being able to produce? Why are you blaming the NFA for that?
On your duty of activities, you are supposed to oversee all these things. You want me to read them? I can read all of them.
Overseeing doesn't mean we are giving money to people
Empress,
to shoot.
If they are supposed to oversee the film fund, I have everything here.
But we don't have the film fund yet.
So who is supposed to give you the film fund?
We don't have it yet.
Who is supposed to organize it for you?
From government and other things.
So what are you saying? I mean, speaking for you and now you are telling me. Let me read the nitty-gritty activities.
Don't blame the NFA.
I will blame the NFA because it is made up of industry players.
And they don't
you know your
problem. They don't bring the fund.
Okay, then privatize it. Privatize it.
The fund.
Let's privatize it.
So
Simple.
I'm saying that things are
if my defense is not working, you have to argument on me.
I'm saying that it is wrong for you to blame the NFA.
As for that one, I will blame because based on your duties of activities, you are supposed to oversee the entire runnings of the movie industry. So if something is wrong, who should I blame?
See, when you are a filmmaker.
But you're taking me out.
I'm
here as a pundit.
He's not pushing you up.
What I'm saying is, you are also blaming the NFA. What I'm saying
I will blame the NFA because
what I'm saying
Ola is playing a political game.
We don't have I know what is trying to happen. We don't have theaters. We don't have theaters that when you make a film, you go and exhibit. Okay.
The NFA should solve that.
Thank you.
So I'm telling you, it is part of our plan.
When?
That's the case.
Ola, you are behaving
where you are going. You are going into the gutter.
No, you are behaving like
I'm just clearing you and you are going back there.
Okay. It's an association that you say you are going here for money.
Ola will give you what you want. Ola will not give you what you want.
Let's do this. It's not helping the industry. I'm telling you, you are rather pushing people away who would come and help this industry. So please don't let the NFA work. Give them the time to work. The things are then we are going step by step with it. So give us time. As I told you, this is a government agency and you know how government works. This is not a private sector. It's not a private
platform. What this in a yeba rounds near pong.
Logic say.
Don't refer me. Who refer me? It will be peaceful for you. Just go straight.
I don't care.
Okay.
It can be messy. I don't
let's
care.
Go. Let's go.
Logic say. Ebane saying na Ola inya letter no.
The crime mama.
Bisane say ebane say no nso nya intel. As in a and what's
a high profile intel I me wono. Ono kwa letter.
Wow.
Obi na say no.
Na mo kwa dia na mo man komo yi. Akwana ni mo ana.
Me divert.
Debi, so one wo wa
Me because Miami recent Miami focus me high profile intel. I mean can't you be a fear.
The one your man ebua access producers. Location ye ya working say omoton forms say better. And people are charging for you to come and shoot, which is wrong. You can't royalty system, you can't insurance system. Let's talk about things that will help and not rather damage the reputation and the image. You see, the NFA is an umbrella body.
If the NFA works,
and making it look
if the NFA works, all these problems now
it will be solved. It will be solved. That one is true.
Now, your issue is why is the NFA not working? We start here, we say everything is in progress. After you start here now, say okay, let's not watch our dirty lane.
Yes, because that is what you're doing.
We are not watching dirty lane.
Give it time.
You are not
working.
Now,
let the
Empress. Because
I saw that they play politics with
this NFA, the fund is so difficult to meet as a board.
Me ba cho.
It's not true.
See all this angle like
Me ba cho.
Why are you doing? How many times have the board met?
A year quarterly, boards meet.
How many times have you met this year?
Masa.
This year.
Masa. Have you asked other government boards how many times they've
I don't care about them. I'm a filmmaker.
Hello.
We are working. Let us work.
Arnold.
And don't bring the image of the NFA down. The same body that is supposed to help the industry.
Can you let somebody talk?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Arnold, you're on the floor. Because they say, you know, Kasande I and the ancient woman be
answers ni nyina.
Omo ye den be ka.
Asema ye kan ni nyina no. Sokisafo aka. Socrates is a government appointee. He's in the thick of affairs of Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. We'll be saying the first question. Okache will say, the expectations no with regard to the board no have not been met. That's and na kill us now. It is for logic to tell us last or year politics and me information. It is neither here nor there because man don't know or what in adini. I be catch will say expectations no are now or person.
It doesn't matter. What did he expect from the board? I want Zuki to say it. What did he expect? It doesn't matter.
Logic.
Empress, the fact that he be of ministry be and I say immigration in Chelsea, he knows what goes on, everything that goes on in immigration.
But you can't take Socrates' position for granted.
I'm not taking his position, but so far, what have they done? What have they done?
Empress.
We haven't seen nothing from his office. I'm not speaking against him. So I don't want to give him stick against him. He shouldn't speak against his own people. He shouldn't.
They are not, they can, it's almost the same
now he's using Socrates as the bait now. That's what I'm saying, that Socrates shouldn't have said that. Because he's also a government appointee. He shouldn't have said that. For him to condemn his own people. And then why should I defend them?
Empress,
he's using you as a bait. I mean, I don't think it's fair.
Wait,
that's why I'm coming in. Yes.
If you say, I am condemning my own people.
I don't quoted you.
No. You are saying, I shouldn't have said that.
Of course, you shouldn't have said that.
When I say, my expectation has not been met.
Nothing wrong with it.
How is it that I am?
If you say that, you can be blamed as part of the problem.
Why?
Because you're also part of it.
Of course.
But you're part of it. You're part of it.
If I'm part of it,
so correct
the expectation of the industry.
Yes.
The expectations of the industry on us have not been met.
Why?
Okay, that is why we have to go into it.
Oh, that's why we are going back and forth. How many minutes we are not getting any solution.
Wait, Asema Wakano is serious. But Asema
no, it's not serious.
It's serious.
I'm not quoting you, and I'm saying it's not good for you.
Tell me. Ya mo be a script wa ha. O say I admit that. Ya minim no be a bebeka. Obi anso e can seven from the point. We see we play politics, we play whatever. Me, what I said, one, I'm an industry person in the first place. What am I saying?
Of course.
And I gave you the history. What am I saying?
Of the NFA.
What we were expecting. Then I told you, say, we were all having an expectation of the NFA.
Yes.
Instead, the NFA by what we were expecting has not been met.
Why?
Good. Then That is where we have to go into the details. But me saying it doesn't mean say I am condemning my government or whatever.
Empress, it's unfortunate say.
Should I say our expectation has been met?
It's unfortunate say I can't say something.
That they all can know.
It's unfortunate say I can't say something. But I'm catching so quick.
No. But I want us to have we having a conversation.
Okay, Adikam, the fact that you are government appointee doesn't stop me from saying the truth in your face.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you are saying that you are the ones that advocated and agitated and even formed the NFA.
No, you didn't say that.
He said he's part of those.
He's part of, but I didn't say he's
founding members. He's not part of the founding members.
NFA has no founding members.
Are you not a group of people? That's
NFA has no founding members.
on your own word. You said it be real when we start the thing. What you said?
He's talking about the law.
Okay, fine. Whether the law or not, but you record yourself as being part of those. That started a movement.
But what is
and now you sit down here. You sit down here as a filmmaker, as a government appointee, saying that expectations from industry and yourself haven't been met. Let me see why.
Good. Then the wife.
So how is that going to answer? You decide why you condemn me for saying that. Condemn me what I said.
Because you referred him, you were using him.
So by making reference to me,
you were using him to against his own say. He didn't even know.
Is he? Also, I politics.
I will do politics because you are also doing politics. I will do because you are also doing politics.
Logic. How did you gain that name, Logic? How did you gain it?
You should also say question. Because everything you said here, if I were the one that appointed, I will fire you. Everything you said. Everything you said. Because now you ask
you don't make any sense. I don't talk to the fire.
You get sense.
I say you don't make any sense.
You get sense.
You get sense. I say you don't make any sense for you.
You get sense. You are conniving with Ola to echo the and something sat here. You said the tone. You said the tone for it. You said the tone for it. Don't be surprised. You ask me an abnormal question and I'm giving you an answer.
Which
how can you ask me a question? How did I get my name Logic?
Because what you are saying is not in logical.
What is the sense in what you said?
Because what I said, the sense in it is that.
Shut up.
Shut up.
You listen what you said.
Why shut up?
Shut up because you don't interfere my way.
You dey lie.
You don't interfere.
You dey lie. You no go fit talk say if we sack am. Who you? I be you go talk say they go sack am. You don't make any sense for this place. See you want to say they go sack am. Sack am for where?
I don't know. I want Arnold to know that.
You are not going to do anything.
The things that he sits.
I don't go do anything, master. Come up. I don't go do anything.
Can you shut your frigging mouth?
You shut up. What will you do?
Empress. Hey. I don't do it.
What's that song?
Why are you acting like some seaside boy?
Yeah, I be seaside boy.
When Ola was speaking, I don't know. Tell him that you speak out of nothing.
Oh,
when Ola was talking, you know what he was doing. Let me recall. Oh, please answer him.
Mr. Logic.
When Ola was talking, I want to tell you something. When Ola was talking,
okay. Hello, my mic. Hello. Your mics are off. Oh. Hello, your mics are off. First of all, your mics are off. I need you to be quiet.
Let me expose you and stop. Shut your frigging up. What you are doing?
Debbie, but.
What the hell? You get sense. What you saying, Derek?
He asked you, what be your, what are you calling?
He asked himself. He's not articulate. He cannot ask me that question.
Munim. My mic no. Yeah, doom no.
Oh.
Inti tobo.
You are playing at yourselves. I stand for the NFA. You set the tone for. You set your.
But Mr.
You presented as a bait. You became a bait. And you couldn't see they are making fun of you. I'm defending you are coming to have a question like, how do you get to the Logic? Come on, man.
Mr. Logic.
Reverse your question.
Logic,
it's just.
the microphone here, doom no.
It's fine. Me, I won't play politics because I knew what he's doing. When Ola was reading, I don't know was also reading to counter him.
You're only taking the time away, but yanti the okay, yanti misro. Relax in the chair for me. Relax in the chair for me. Unim.
I will laugh with them. You come and sit here and read it from Google. You come and talk sense.
No, wait. Wait, Mr. Logic. Wait. Mr. Logic. On the show, yeah? Show her say.
You are reading from Google, my friend.
Maybe I'm telling you, to me, Akasa. Mcbrown. And where no man. But Muntie. So big as an Obianca, don't say my dean. Or because no Bianca, you ain't timpo. And Massamno. And I don't think, sir, also be condemned. Papa or Tia, honest conversation, am I? And if Socrates says, Eka say,
no, he answered a very thwarted question. I need to tell you.
No. Oh,
Empress, me, I don't take abuse. You can't be on a show with me and ask me such a question.
Logic,
it's an insult.
Wait.
It's an insult. I will overlook you and tell you my mind.
Wait.
Empress, sorry.
Wait. If I'm told. Yeah, with my show, no, I bet to say personal. As or your member. Or a team member now, or no, what is wrong with what Socrates said?
Okay, let me make it. Wait. You are saying he's chairman.
Wait.
You are saying he's chairman.
Even a chairman.
Okay, that's good.
What is wrong with Socrates said? Or a member of the board. That's all because of meeting expectation. I don't think he said.
Okay, can I say what was wrong with it? Can I say what was wrong with it?
Then be brief with that.
Okay, I'll be brief. Empress, I really appreciate it when we come here. I expect people who sit on such reputable panel to be very civil, because you see me, I'm the Mr. panels where before I speak, it means that something is not right or it's my turn to speak. This behavior of unnecessary counteraction that Arnold does here, I'm not comfortable with it. Number one. Number two, the way he flares up and try to overreact. I know it more than you. Please behave yourself. Now let me answer the question.
So why addressing you?
I'll address you. Because behave yourself. Because
why addressing you?
Throughout the show,
assessment. Who is very civil on the show?
Throughout the show, I don't remember countering this.
You do it all the time, Master. You do it all the time. Ask everybody. Every time. You can't tell when I would do that. Ask what damn. You can't tell when I what damn. I can't do every time. We are going to say.
Then I don't know what
no we. We the other man. I don't make a
question that
answer. Then remember me. This now you have to say the remember me.
Okay, me fine.
That's it.
The
other man, the other man,
a friend said Socrates. For instance, Empress, who say I don't want to refer him.
But no, you have to
the
refer.
person say
refer.
Who say in the beginning make us say
Logic, go straight to the so that
earlier make us say any nipa ina na oka asema e form aswechi. Do oka asema ko dwen ho.
And then say now to the oka e for aswechi.
Aswechi because oka asema metie no. Odo no say o appointee, government appointee. And also a filmmaker. He's even he's part of the ministry somehow. He's even a chairman for classification board. And I make us say, yeah, sister, this all company say, don't wash your dirty industry, the dirty part of the industry here. Let's find solutions. And when she said that, I saw that she wasn't getting any support from any of the panel. No, because no, based on what I've read, the intel I have, I think say we are not being fair to the issue. I was listening to him carefully.
Yes.
And also a play defense for la. And I'm saying no, I won't allow.
That be logic. You can't say you won't allow.
Of course, better and
wait, you have opinion. You have time to suggest and share your opinion.
Of course. Yes.
Same way, every individual here has it. It is say, come even now on pair. It is for you to say, I don't agree with Arnold. Until no me imagine here. If you don't agree with Arnold, it's fine.
Members, you agree that what they were doing was not just opinion.
But they
were attacking the lady.
No!
Really?
Takova is not a baby, not to speak for herself.
She's not a baby, but she's a lady. Maybe she's not in a position to rant
Empress, from a the question I even asked has gone a long way.
Logic, I beg you. I ask a question.
The question you ask me, you have to reverse that question.
Okay, I reverse.
Yes, you have to reverse it because it's a disrespectful question you ask me.
I reverse.
I can't ask you that question.
The man said they should sack you.
No. Wait. It is up to him. It is up to him. Whatever he feels like saying.
So
my point, Nene say, for me, I think say it's normal to give people your friend a KPI, my friend is saying. Key performance KPI. What am I saying? KPI, you give people KPI. When you give them KPI, then you come to the appraisal point where you assess the person, say, okay, so far no juma e de share won say wetimi edi hu juma ama is
it a question you ask?
Good.
Is it
then
a question?
You see, that is where I come in say utie me from the beginning now. Me chiro baby free. And the expectation ninka ye the man the NFA no.
Yes.
And because it's so far no. I think say the expectation from the industry which I also belong. They have not, it has not been met.
Is it a question you ask?
No. I'm explaining why I said say the expectation has not been. How were you able to conjure it to for you to understand?
Very good. Now, can I answer you?
Debbie, you can't answer. Debbie, you can't, because that's what he said. It's not a question.
I was going to answer him.
No, it's not a question.
Okay.
He said that in the beginning. No, it's not a question. He was explaining what he said.
How did I conjure?
If not, we can't get to the root of this. I know you were on the floor.
Which floor?
On this floor. You were talking about
the tennis.
Socrates.
Yeah.
Responsibility and why.
But I'm not the topic.
Yeah, he's not the topic.
By your committee that you heard is part of the NFA.
Yeah. I told you, say, my
so
committee.
That's what he was talking about.
My committee.
Me producer I am why.
Baby, I feel near grown as you.
No, massa.
I feel where Gina.
Ola wants to understand certain things. Ola.
Sad.
Okay.
It is very sad. I'm really
sad.
The point is,
we are not helping the.
Akofa say, yeah, was she a dirty linen in the general public?
That's what we're doing.
How?
It should not be so.
The law not see. Law no yin law. Yeah, well, law no. We know the objects of the board. We know the functions of the board. Na yehwe law no na de mo ye sisi ananye de wo law no mu a. What's the mama kasa and that you are working. And then how are we washing our dirty linen in the general public? Mentiase. You know the law. The law is.
I can't come and tell you what we are working on. We are working on stuff. Yeah, we are moving. I said, there is no. You're expecting a magic wand. It doesn't work like that.
Good.
It doesn't work like that because it is not a private association. And you know, there are some things you want to run with, but because the bureaucracy involved in any government setup, no, you have to walk. You can't run when you want to run. And you know, it's what we are on it. But it's not going to be as fast as the industry will say. Because we waited for a long time for the NFA to come, no. Expectation, no, has been very high. And Tiamasa will be cry. You
na me pancho, I didn't think public no feel semunya. I feel say they must start here na kakana ma ye no. Is there anywhere information out so that people will see that you are working?
So, the classification committee has been set up. They are working on their classification. Experts in cinema building and stuff. Ghana. November we Meta cinema forum no for Africa, and this is the first time happening, and it's happening here in Ghana. All the people who build cinemas and investors and everything. Now make us say we are working. Your friend is saying, sir, royalties are semi and making people charging location fees. The plan is there. We will address them. We will address them, but board, no, we don't do day-to-day activities. But you say board, you call meeting once a quarter. That is how it is with everybody. Once a quarter, just said the whole year we call meetings 4 times. Until no secretariat, no, and a best day-to-day. And then they can report to the board. What you say? So people are thinking, say board no work or no board and I said it doesn't work like that. It's working. It's working. I'm in your office crying chair. And I make I said this is a fairly new it's a new board. NFA bad. I Afina omati NFI.
About first at NPP na asaba second NPP. Think I say a mother.
Open talk.
No, but it's just a correction. Abada. This is the second time Abba.
Was it passed?
No,
so don't go back to that. Don't go back to that. It's a new board. So we are working.
And
because I don't know secret of human.
So be sure.
Oh, there be media nka logic can seem be so nanka pese me chire mu kakra. Mate sa kasa no ewo certain quarters. But please, for the records, I don't agree about the construction of the structure of the board. No, say it is not the best, like having industry reps on the board. No, please. Let me also make my point. Say the design, no, is one of the best you can have to represent any industry. The composition of the construct by bringing the various industry reps who understand the challenges on the ground. Omo di be free ho no maba. Say board no eneme nyina kosu yi atoka bia maba bia. Na obia de na semba ebeto board ne so a. Where is the problem? It will be discussed and implemented to the benefit of the board. So that was the wisdom or the thinking that went into it. As for say obi ebeba board ne so a sebi in previous ebia only that nimdie no different, but at least when him say film phony actors ni crew phony obia won the challenges mun na ma be share copyright phony omo so aba betena mu bi giba for exhibition omo so ma aba betena mu bi ye this bobo ho industry no nyina ene yemfanto ha that was the thinking. But say a nipa na e board ne so no any ye bi mistake bi aba doesn't mean say we should the law is bad. No, the law is not bad, but it is maybe certain individuals be and ema adena ko wrong inti yente sa adena sempacho industry board is different from Peace FM board and I say despite board e bia wo frefre nipa wonim say omwo nim dia ba betena board so. But when it's about industry, no, that is why there are reps from the various sectors. No money, no more the issues now on board.
Can I say my last? Take my last.
Okay, Intino, Ola.
Okay.
Secretary, remember.
The attorney say, "Yent me, mamma, tena say you NFA to my goofy or bonting. If say you need interest or industry, ma." And see a car dear beboa industry na see per se ebia mpanifo bi be hu ye hawo no mo hu kon be fa so aboa ya enye se ye gu ade no fi sebi answer na NFA beba no one more boards bebre they had no idea how it happened but omo abeto omo more boards so be no e appointing based on the political affiliation apart from more ban e do omo ba so it's non-political board. Now, me to us no. NFA buy no. Nana say if you are a new board altogether, the first thing you look out for is your organogram. Omuti omunibi. They don't have an organogram. I feel no more jene ho. Nanka wuya then natural committees are obe shase no wa set na aboa motimi aye wadwuma. Committee ye papa yi wie no. The akano and then peripherals yemfa emranim it is here betrani e kase bia and no ma ba ku mienu miensa we no mo mfa mra kwa so nye it yenya how is that into magofin ho me say susu bi no wo ka meta cinema ne hwan last second administration of NPP minister share industry for no share say enka fi we no yentrase e be share ye betwa sini be 200 just to help boost the economy of film. Meanwhile, your board, is supposed to help set up a film fund. She says they are working. This board is supposed to have a committee being inspecting all the cinema houses. Anybody a yisini said a be a bit me sika kakra kakra or maybe a film fund. she says they are working. This NFA is supposed to help this man, the committee, the classification committee, to know how much to charge per film. How much to charge per film? Because there has not been given any law for them to know how much to
check that fact
first. How much do you charge per film?
150 for a Ghanaian.
Who gave you that figure? It has the Ministry of Finance cleared it. Has it gone to Parliament?
Have you checked?
Yeah, I've checked.
Are you talking about it if you know that it has to come from government?
So you know it has to come from government. And who's supposed to make sure it comes from government?
And
isn't it your job?
Have you checked whether
I have checked. You don't know how much you are supposed to charge.
Have you checked from wherever it should come from?
Papa,
have you checked?
Even your letter to the ministry can follow up. The committee that's supposed to follow that letter up.
You are giving wrong information.
You are getting
why you guys doing this?
Check.
Mate.
Check.
Mate.
I beg you.
Mate.
Now, again, when you say we are supposed
Christ.
to collect Empress, you say I don't know what you are saying.
It goes to Parliament.
The charge in
You know
that
how long
doesn't mean say you cannot take any money for any service, me pacho.
You see, he's correcting
No,
himself.
no, I'm not correcting myself. Me more information.
Has Parliament passed that your wages that is supposed to get
and now minuti and the date here go and verify.
Parliament has not passed it. Stop lying.
That's to you to stop.
Parliament has not passed it.
You're giving wrong information to the public. That's
what is the wrong information? You are saying that it should go through Parliament and it takes a period of time. And now it has not been.
Go and check fair before you make a noise.
Me come ask him.
Chairman of the classification board.
Chairman.
Go and check.
Chairman of classification bay.
That is.
Don't. You see what I'm saying?
No, chairman classification bay.
What you're doing is not cool.
Because I have two committees, so I'm asking which one of them. Is it the one headed by the classification director or yours?
You see,
I don't understand what you guys are doing.
Then you are making annual logic becoming logical. Because look at what you are saying.
Oh, is that what you run back here? You run back here. Because I see the game you're playing, I'm defending you and you come out.
When you also
he mistakenly went back to the same thing he was doing in the beginning. No, I didn't. Maybe you didn't understand my narration. Empress, who say Ola come back no go and diabolism no refer to me.
Okay.
It's for the
public must know.
You are scared that when they come, they will not pay. You are scared.
Scared of you?
You are scared of your own people. Say,
stop giving wrong information based on it. If you have a challenge, you table it. But don't put in and say politics.
A secret position.
Where is the politics in this?
Chairman was charging 150. It means that
Nana, or say Mcbrown for him to charge 150.
Listen, so when you see the word charge,
okay, it's a fee.
Like processing fee for because Parliament no say fee.
This is just a normal fee there.
It's been done. And it's going to come out in the next couple of weeks.
Anyway.
What you
it's going to come out in a couple of weeks. As we speak, that thing has not been passed. It has not been released. You can't charge.
You keep talking as if say at the end of your private organization now I was the secretary Kona Kofabra. It doesn't work like
I understand, but as we speak now, have you been given? Papa, you say the amount. What also say a couple of weeks?
Because so you see, it's finished.
So you see,
and you were saying you say we should take. Is the NFA who is supposed to set the fund? It is not the NFA who is supposed to set the fund. It is in the act. It is in the law.
Say.
The fund has to be. It's not NFA set a fund. No. The law says that there should be a fund. It is coming by, yeah. There is nothing we can do. We are talking to it. By your face scanning too more. So what Papa said, almost school fees. No, my school fees now. How do you get the fees?
It's not correct. The law has given you where the money should come from.
Ola, thank you very much.
The law has given you the source.
My last say, you know, I'm going back to what I said before. All this bantering that it is not healthy for the industry. It is not a good thing we are doing to sit here, put the NFA that's supposed to work for the industry. You are putting it down, pulling it down, undermining it. It is not right and it is not good, because it is this same NFA that the industry is supposed to look up to do stuff. Now, if you sit here and say these things, I can bet my last penny on it, say this will not help anything. We have associations, we have guilds, and we have, fortunately, we have 6 of us on the board.
7.
So, associations and guilds. So, if we are peeved with something, or we want something done that we think answer name buyer, you write it and give it to your reps that are on the board for us to table there. But sitting here and disrespecting the NFA and disgracing it, it's not going to help. So go back to your guild, give it to your rep who is on the board. Let my people do same. Let Actors Guild do same. And let's have it and say that our people are agitating for this. And you who say, yeah, that, oh, I can't wait. Oh, okay, then it's not in our plan. It's in the Yanfanka last half. No one I say we will put it in the next year's long-term plan. That is how we can move forward and get solutions.
Thank you.
But we are shooting ourselves in the foot. No, I mean like
TV
we are shooting ourselves in the foot, honestly.
All right. Mr. Logic.
Empress.
But what's the matter? Come on.
But me apologize to you for the initial, confrontation I got from my brother. And the next thing is, I'm not a filmmaker. I've just done my research, read into it, made phone calls, and received some intels. Whatever I said here today, I stand by it because my source is very reliable. Can I make
including what you said about me?
Oh no, I've withdrawn already.
When?
You withdrew, and I also did the same. Of course. Maybe.
I know what you.
I need you. Except, tell me no kind and very derogatory. What he said, no. What I said was that the way you spoke about your people, I wasn't happy because you are supposed to defend government.
I think he said
they should sack him.
I didn't say they should sack him.
Oh, he said they should sack him.
I said they may.
No, he said they should sack him.
Oh, Empress, I didn't say
you made a categorical statement.
Okay. I've withdrawn.
No, not accepted.
Not accepted.
No.
Let's go on.
But what can I do about it?
Beg.
Say it well.
I'm sorry.
Not accepted, eh? I beg.
But I accepted mine.
I
accepted mine now. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I feel it's very sad. Say when you have divided opinions, opinions. When the opinions become divided, there are at times, like I say, it means some agenda. So that we speak to promote. And then you expose the loopholes and all these things. That's how come I got very uncomfortable. Because when him say Mcbrown, or you're a filmmaker, proper filmmaker. Me can't say me a filmmaker. Music side is happening here. We won't say music conversation, but I won't say nipa be me and sabi omo a practitioners, omo keyboard no so. Omo kasa san omo kan se me koso studio mu basa na wa unim nye koso studio na to na show. Then they would they would destroy the conversation. There's another move in here, yeah. But I'm still saying I'm even surprised I even had to jump in to defend them. I should have kept quiet because I am in the area. But I felt say it's our industry. It's an arts industry in the Umbi. Last, and say, please let's try to be very honest with what we say about a particular thing or a place. In some people, I can't about like I say omuko hu minister no ya ne say monko trans na monko solve mo problem no as if say it wasn't enough because a minister is supposed to speak to encourage, motivate and direct. I'm not sure you expected him to say mo women ka we hu biom woni we nka man oni we nka sabiom. He's not supposed to divide and rule. Tebia hono so no anya me de. Say to
so
say
you apologize or no?
No one kasa immediately I don't have to apologize to him.
Hey.
So na one kasa you say
I apologize.
Empress say o la me nya ne hwe here.
She asked for the conclusion of the meeting. And that's what I gave the remark, the closing remark.
You said his remark wasn't enough.
I didn't say that. I said
that's
all he said.
All he said was monko solve more problem.
But
you okay,
I didn't say it wasn't enough.
That's just where we.
It's Empress. Why me nyanti no? Who's I don't say the my egg did you ask you kana fe there. We will commission him kana misre because this is not how it should be. But when you get heated like that, you can be defending him. Now me can have I stand by it.
You. That's the name you make. Anon.
Well,
what's somebody just
the legendary Moses Fuamini on tour on our boxing ring moda. It's a cup boxing pana on Nimo papa.
True.
Dan Quiku Yeboa. Ni ticket says I'm on board down board professional.
Dan above board.
Professional. Listen to what I'm saying. On board professional soccer, but on Nim bomb. Gary R. Smith. Walk on Bobida.
Gary, no, Namina.
Yeah, we
not such
a but on Nimbo, papa. Only no cobo more analysis of a mouth, papa. It's nana. The facts of Moses Fuamini and Tonas our boxing modano. You cannot dispute the knowledge and the expertise when it comes to boxing. Or your legend. Yet you say, my bread. You see, was she a dirty linen in public? Intermediate. Me bonfire my NFA. Bonfire my industry. Said there be a couple of years could be on fire.
One way see.
Man pacho, mesra de kuro. Sa Lord, e betimi adu anim no abompa short prayer bia my.
Ama national film.
National film industry. The industry in general.
Any
Kempon.
So great. O request we dem so rade onim ye ha odada.
Kempon.
Na answer na ebe pon no, madam wase. Ebusafo. Na nwumre
But matade no, free come away.
Come away. Aye. Yeda se bebre. Answer na ebe pon no se ebusafo hwa. Yes, sister, or share red and black. Red and black, so we shall bomb say I know as summer atun. As some day be ato, Yabama Yako.
That's me.
Na yenim so when ye. Anything Yama Yako. Wadaroma, ye perceive big jow. Isn't a dream may say, Nyamwana mo papa monisio, because ye jawa besus. Wadaroma, papa, and a jawa na say, Mamma. Me who a die baby jam.
And they wo ya me mammy ne jam ho.
Oh mammy ankasa.
Mammy o won.
First time I won.
Me say, me wanwa. Ayo.
Nti chair ji ayi no ebeba so da be na yiti me jam.
Ebeba so 8 October.
8 October.
Ewo me mammy crew. Avati me gbajemi.
Okay.
Yeah, about 1 hour from home.
Okay.
Do I bet was about 1 hour we do in 8 October and I am pa. Ye be kwa ko.
Nti edu ho ani akoya ni 1 hour ka ho. Na ye betumi akwa asan.
Betumi akwa asan, yes.
Ye betumi akwa asan. Ko die me nko ho da.
Who sing on someone up betumi akwa asan after ye na no asan.
Okay. Ene ye srawo se bebe ya. Ka wadaroma inu ayi producers atri. Me jiri ese na ya kan refree wo bi fi me cry bi abe fa me nti nke kan na ate ye nyina etimi aka ya ho na ya ba beja wo why
that's it
ye be ma ya akobio
that's
ani ene na busafo ye be pon enu nti no me damase bio na me jiri ese be se hia na otwe se ne mumudodo no a na wa wo hwe me so ye da ase bebre United Showbiz na ye de bawie ye we said the National Film Authority home komo mema mienu pejo munsa na ola so I say or sarcastic comments answer or opinion na mahaye bebre e ba sa na me chen said the maninya no me hu hwe enye me edu baby so ja wo mu uja wo mu no mu kire me masam na ehururu ebeden ebejo ene se mre e de ekwa wiye a ye de point enti ye da mo amhwe ofie so ase ye da mo nyina ase de otimi comment here wa want me an comment se wa hwe no enti already won shira ye be shia na otwen se ne ansa na me kon me da boafo ase Amalina Children's Haven Ruta Herbal Betway out insecticide spray and mosquito coil Remy Spices High Lady Virgin Intimate Wash and a High Lady Mixture sa and a yeda agbeve herbal so I say for omumu a umde ebo a show so no ebusua maboafo nie Akanten Furnitures yeda wase se eja wo so eka ho a yenya ba bi de eto asi maboafo nie mi do mo ase bebre matade eye Yoli Kumsen ena eyema mempeja mi mukra na hwe ma ho afeye Yoli me da sepa se wa ma me ho ayefe I so sexy freaky and cheeky sa na me da Lije looks as safe for me tini Lije looks nyame enshraw beauty maven ena ye me makeup no na ene me foundation na me dear boy for some time now Flory Roberts foundation na wo freckles said ye wo manim ya what the kataso at once na dey eko enu nti no omo Instagram wo show mu a omo Islegon opposite Vida A Cafe ubehu om konekwaje one pellet pe then lasted for a long time emma ebusua ye da se me da be producers ase any team ni nyina ye be hia na otwen se ne me din ni na Mcbrown makramo good night.